Ingrained in the human condition is the desire to always be right. Both sides rarely come together, but at the end of the day, there is only one truth, and we must follow the evidence wherever it leads and accept whatever it says. Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth.
My name is Jack Anderson, and I am here to present the truth and nothing but it. For years, I have sifted through information, some that has helped this case, and some that has unfortunately led me to a dead end. It was not an easy road. It was filled with its ups and downs.
Stu Macher can't be alive because
he was stabbed 4 times. A heavy TV from the 90s fell on his head. He would have bled out before paramedics even arrived to the scene.
If he did survive, why is there no mention of him in the 4 sequels? Gail Weathers certainly would have included that in her book.
Stu was listed on the official kill list back in 1996. If Stu was alive, it would have been public knowledge.
Stu could not have snuck out of his house without being noticed.
If he were alive, Gail's camera in Stu's house could have recorded him.
Stu even said that he thought he was dying. There has not been a single piece of evidence
that Stu Macher is alive.
But now I feel that I have the evidence. The evidence that the world needs to hear. That Stu Macher is alive.
Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth. Well, good evening, subscribers, visitors, and Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Guys, here we are. It's June 13th. It is a Monday, and we're going to start our week on the right note by ending our first day of the week on a high note. Yes, the high note being you guys hanging out with me, having some fun, talking a little Scream, some bold predictions for Halloween ends, and just having a good time. That's what we're going to do tonight. So thank you all for joining. And I want to just say, again, this Saturday, you just saw the trailer. The People versus Stu Macher, folks. Yes, we're almost there. I can't believe it's actually about to happen. It's this Saturday, the 18th, 9:30 p.m. Central. We've been working on this since April. And when I say we, I'm talking about myself and 5 other folks like Destin from Destination Station, Knight from the Night Watch Zone, Eric the Bearded Entertainment, Jack Stannis, and Gory B Movie. So it's going to be quite a night. Be sure you come. Some people have asked me, well, is this a movie? What is this? No, it's a live stream. It's going to be a live stream, but it's going to be more than just a live stream. We are going to have a virtual courtroom, and we're going to do the most comprehensive deep dive into Stu Macher that has ever been done. Yes, that's a bold statement, but I come and see Saturday. I think you'll agree. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the trailer, by the way. Start things off. And you know why I decided to have some company tonight? Initially I thought I would just come on and just hang out with you guys, kind of do a kicking back with Craven type of a situation, which I normally do in the mornings once a week. But I said, no, I want to talk to my good buddy Maveryk and see if he's available to come and spend some time with me because we haven't been on a stream one on one in a little bit. And so anyway, thankfully he was able to come. So everyone in the chat, please say hello and give a warm Cravenite welcome to our good friend and one of my moderators as well. You know who it is, Maveryk Media. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Glad to be
Good.
here. I'm hoping that we can make today an epic night, or tonight, I should say, an epic night, because you're inching so close to that 5K, man.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we are, gosh, getting so close right now. Just at my current check right now, I'm at 4,996, Maveryk. So we need 4 subs, and I'll hit 5,000 on
Let's
this
do
live
it.
stream.
Let's do it. If you hit 5K, I will take a double shot of something right over here on that bar.
Oh, nice.
Celebrate.
Love it.
Yep. Give you guys some incentive if you haven't already subscribed. Do it now.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Yep.
And listen, I'll turn right around and extend that handout to you as well. Everyone, if you've not subscribed yet to Maveryk Media, the channel's Maveryk Media, spelled just like you see on the screen. Yes, channel, great content. Awesome. It's really good stuff. I'm really impressed with his content. He's over 100 subs. Congrats, my friend.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. I think I'm at 114 right now, and that's 114 more
Yay.
than I ever thought I would get. So, I'm
That's
grateful.
awesome.
I'm grateful for everyone that follows me, and if you don't, even if you just check it out and give a thumbs up, I appreciate all of you guys. So,
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so cool. Popping the popcorn. What's up, Katie? Katie says, I just subbed to him. So there you go, Maveryk.
oh,
There we go.
awesome.
Keep moving
Thank
that
you.
needle.
Yep, let's do it. Let's do it.
Real quick, guys. I do see a couple of super chats have come in. So I want to make sure that, as I always promise, to move you guys to the front of the line, as always. And so, Bobby, with Bobby's Breakdowns. What's up, Bobby, with a $2 super chat, my friend? Thank you. You the man, Craven. That is all. See you in replay. Dude, you're awesome. Bobby's
Those
got
are facts. Those are facts.
Oh, thank you, Maveryk. Thank you, Maveryk.
Yep.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Bobby's got a kind of a crazy work schedule. Sometimes I'll be editing videos, and it'll be like, excuse me, 4 in the morning, and I'm still wrapping up to try to go grab some sleep, and Bobby will be like logging in and like, oh, I'm still like on Instagram or whatever, and he's like, I'm up getting ready for work, and I'm like, I haven't even gone to sleep, and anyway, Bobby, thank you, man. Really, that's awesome, brother, and I know you watch the replays, man. I really appreciate it. And
Yep.
thanks for your super chat. And Maveryk, I think we should give Bobby a Bobo. What do you say, man?
Let's do it. Let's give him
Let's
a
do a
Bobo
Bobo.
bounce.
Now, Maveryk, we can do Bobo 1, 2, 3, or 4. You pick. I know you don't know which ones are which, so take a shot.
Yeah, I don't know which one's which, but let's do 4 for the 4 subs that you need. How about that?
Oh, I love that. Okay, Here we go. For the 4 subs for you, Bobby, here you go, buddy. Get the Bobo up.
I'll make your bubs bounce. I'll make your bubs bounce. Let's go.
Oh, that's the most bizarre thing, but I love
It's
it.
right. It's like so bizarre, a little disturbing, and a little just confusing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I need to know more, like the origin and the, like what was the end game with that video? Like it baffles me, but I still haven't got around to figuring that out yet.
No doubt. And I don't, it's kind of like Michael Myers, man. I think
Yeah.
it's one of those mysteries that let's just leave it unanswered.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I agree with that. I'm gonna leave it and just let it be what it is.
What it is. Yeah, man. And I have to say, just because I just kind of really taken in the screen here, I see you rocking an amazing hoodie. And
Oh
this is
yeah.
check this out, guys. Look at some
Let me get
Craven
it
something. Go
close
ahead,
up.
Maverick. There it is. Look at
Boom.
that.
I love it.
Bro, Craven something scary hoodie.
Yep.
And it looks really good on you, dude.
It feels even better. It feels even better than it looks. So that should tell you something. Get one if you don't got one. It's
There
like
you
100
go.
degrees outside, and I'm still rocking this thing. I'm not even joking.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Yeah. If you guys aren't aware, I have a merch store, as you can see, as Maverick is showing you here. And no, I didn't pay him to wear it tonight.
He
He
did
didn't even
not.
know he was going to wear it tonight. and so, yeah, man, you get shirts, hoodies, cups, face masks. You can get all kinds of good stuff. Alternate logos available as well. That's my alternate logo. Which everyone who's a Cravenite, you see that little that badge there by your name. That's the logo. And again, face mask, all that good stuff. So go check out the merch store, and it's linked in the description of this video. Literally, you can go in the description. You'll see a merch store link. And last thing I'll say about the merch store for the night, just to make it easy for you, because I like things to be seamless, man. Make things simple, not
Right.
complicated, right? And so here you go, guys. Here is a link to the merch store in the chat. There it is, right there. So you can open that up in a separate window if you're on your laptop or computer, or even if you're on Safari on your phone, or whatever web browser you're in, or if you're on the app, it'll open it up for you. Just click it and check it out. All right. We also have, before we get into the meat of things, my friend, we have another super chat coming
All
in
right.
from my good friend Katie over at Popping the Popcorn. What is up, Katie? With the $2 super chat, thank you so much. Great trailer, my dear friend. Oh, thank you. I want to credit Jack Stannis as well for his help on editing the trailer. We literally got on a Zoom like this and spent 5 straight hours. We didn't stop. 5 hours later, the trailer was done. So Jack Stannis, I want to give you a lot of credit. He did a great job editing it together. And I was kind of, the overseer, if you will, as he would bounce ideas back and we talk about them, we insert things, how it goes.
Right.
And so, anyway, thank you for that. We really are proud of that little trailer. I hope you guys enjoy that. We wanted it to be very cinematic.
Yeah,
if you will.
it's first class, man. Like I swear, I mean, I know that it was just you and Jack, but it looks like, that looks like something that you would be getting ready for, like a TV special, or you know what I mean, like a
Yeah.
streaming, like you would be expecting something. And I'm just curious, who's covering all the attorney fees for everybody
Oh,
that's going to be participating? Because it sounds like it's going to be an epic showdown.
it is going to be an amazing night. We're going to literally break down all of the most common objections to Stu Macher returning to the franchise. And we're also going to talk about kind of in 2 parts. The first part is really going to be based on data, scientific data. We're going to have real life statistical data on what are the odds of him surviving the 4 stab wounds in the TV. We're going to break that down. And again, I've never seen anyone go to the level we're going with real actual stats and data to back it up. It's very, very interesting. So you guys got to be there. And we're also going to in fact, you need to be there because everyone in the live chat is a member of the jury.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, at the end of this thing, I will be posting up a poll so everyone can vote and on whether or not you believe the evidence was sufficient or not. And that will be totally your choice. And we've even got it set up because of the way we're doing this. Every single super chat that comes through will get to ask a question to the legal team.
Nice.
So you can actually give an objection or you can give support for Stu, and we will address it among the entire team. And I'm the
That's
judge.
crazy. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Judge Craven right here. And we're going to kick it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Saturday night at 9:30.
Yeah.
And Katie, by the way, Katie has a great channel too. Popping the Popcorn. She reviewed, I had requested her to review Carlito's Way, the Al
Oh, that's
Pacino.
such a good movie. I love that
Isn't
movie.
it? It's like
Yes.
one of my favorites. And
Mm-hmm.
so she did a review of it. It's up on her channel now. If you guys like that movie, go check it out. She's
I
got some
will.
great movie reviews. And I'm going to be having Katie with Popping the Popcorn and a couple of other awesome guests that were on her channel. And I don't have their channels pulled up in front of me right now, but they are going to be, you guys are going to love them. I'm going to bring all three of them onto a stream together. And we're going to talk. They're all content creators. They all have channels. And we're going to dive into Scream. And it's just going to be a fun night. So that's coming in July. So a little sneak peek.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast.
Now, I tell you what, man. I think Katie, for her super chat, she needs a Bobo. So this probably sounds crazy. People that are just coming that's never just like tuning in, like what the heck.
Right.
So Maverick, you pick, buddy. We've done
Let's
4.
do. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, we did 4. Let's do 1. Because right now Katie's number 1 in my heart. She just subbed and she sent a super chat. So, and she likes
Hey.
Carlito's Way. So she gets the 1. She gets the number 1.
I love it. All right, Katie, here comes your Bobo.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
I got it. Dude, the scream. I just love the scream.
Right? It looked like Gene Simmons without his makeup doing the Bobo bounce.
It did. Oh, thank you, Katie, for your super chat. I think she liked it. We got a chuckle out of it. Good.
All right. Good.
And real quick, I want to do something it's very important to me before we dive in, because I know, Maverick, once you and I dive in, we're going to be going.
Yeah.
We're going to be going 100 miles an hour. So before we do that and get too far into the chat stream tonight, let's see here. I want to acknowledge some amazing people to this channel, and you're one of them. Absolutely. I want to acknowledge all of my patrons and channel members, otherwise known as what, Maverick?
I'm sorry.
Just
I got.
Yeah.
You're freezing up on me in here.
Okay, no, I said I'm going to acknowledge my patrons
Uh-huh.
and also all of my channel members, which you're one of,
Oh.
and also known as, other than channel members, we are the who?
The Cravenites.
Yeah, the Cravenites.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Patrons first, you guys. I appreciate you so much for your support over on Patreon. And for my channel members, you guys, if you're here on the live stream and you've never become a channel member, if your name is not in green right now in the live chat, then you have yet to become a Cravenite. And you can do it right now before we get into our conversation. You can click the join button. It's what Maverick did. It's right next to the subscribe button. You get 5 levels to choose from. And whichever level you want to jump into is amazing. I appreciate it so much. And you can do it right now, and your name will turn green. You'll get the special icon by your name, and I'll be able to thank you in real time on the live stream that we're hoping will be one epic, memorable one, Maverick, not just because of all the amazing people, but that this could be the one I hit 5,000 subs on, which that is a humongous milestone personally for me in YouTube. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right. So, guys,
make
my
it
Craven Cut members, just want to say thank you guys again. This is the time I want to put the spotlight on all of you amazing Cravenites, guys. You are, again, you help sustain me in this channel every month and help me to continue making more content and more live streams, better content, all the things that I like to do to try to continue to elevate my videos and my content for you guys, because I owe you that, and I appreciate that. So all of you there who've been on the screen, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, really. And Maverick, that includes you. Thank you for your support, man. Much appreciated.
Absolutely, man. And my pleasure. My pleasure. I mean, you're the reason why I started doing this. As much as I wanted to, I just never kicked it into gear. So I've got you to thank for even being here right now. So it's the least I could do.
Thank you, brother. Hey, guys, listen. Speaking of which, Maverick, guess what just happened?
What's that?
Katie says, I'm going to become a Cravenite. Look at there.
All right.
Katie, welcome. Now, Katie, I get to give you, and I get so much joy out of doing this. I get to give you my very special greeting that I only get to give to Cravenites. You ready? Here we go. Katie, welcome to the Cult of Craven. Welcome to the inner circle of the Cult of Craven. Now you're no longer just a subscriber. No, no, no. You are stepping inside the secret inner circle and have now joined the family to become a Cravenite. Welcome. Appreciate you so much, Katie.
Here's
That's
the
amazing.
Kool-Aid, Katie. Here's
Yes.
the Kool-Aid. Drink
It's a
it
good
up.
Kool-Aid. That's right.
Yep. The good
Everybody,
Kool-Aid.
yeah, man. Everybody in the chat who's a Cravenite, welcome them. And Maverick, I like to do this. Let's give Katie a big hug. You ready? Virtual hug. Big hug. Yep. Let's get it up. Get it up. And everybody in the chat say welcome to Katie and welcome to the crew. You're in the fam.
Welcome, Katie.
Wow.
I gave you
know,
the rock too, so that meant, I meant a lot with it.
you literally were rocking. I was like, dude, look at you rock. That is absolutely amazing.
Yep, that shows
Now-
that I mean it.
Now, check this out, man. This is incredible. We're not done yet. There are more people right now coming into the cult. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Cult of Craven, Gage Enright. Gage, welcome to the Cult of Craven. See, you now are no longer just a subscriber. No, 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 no. You have entered into the inner circle as well. Hug time. Let's get it up. Come on, guys. Give him a hug. Come on, Gage. Get in here. You're in the family right now. You are a Cravenite. You're in a very special place, a place where Maveryk, I'm doing 2 private watch parties this month just for the
man.
Cravenites.
Yep, those are
Yep.
fun too. If you haven't
Yep.
gotten to do one, you need to become a member because they're a blast. They're amazing, and our job is easy as moderators too. So
Yeah,
it's a
right.
double win, absolutely.
That's true. You can take the
Yep.
night off pretty much on that.
Yep.
And we have a good time. This month, for members only, just Cravenites get the invitation. We're going to be doing Wishmaster, Wes Craven's Wishmaster, which is next Tuesday, the 21st. And we're going to be doing 13 Ghosts this month. It'll be probably next week. Well, yeah, it'll be definitely next week. Haven't scheduled it yet, but it's coming. 2 watch parties. Normally it's just 1. And I moved it up to 2 this month to be different. Why not?
Yeah.
It's it's June. Let's do something different.
And our girl Jen is going to be there, right?
You're right. Jen Werner, who I don't know if she's here yet because I haven't really gotten into the chat yet much.
here.
But okay, good. Jen, who you see in the chat, one of my moderators and she is the OG subscriber of this channel. She came over. I knew her before this channel existed. On my other channel, which is the Movie Bros React.
Yep.
I've got a second channel over there. We met there during Screamfest last August, before this channel was even born. And she came over from there, and she was one of my very first 5 subscribers. And I'm telling you guys, she's the OG. So, and her and I have been talking about Wishmaster going back on the other channel, like that long ago. So I'm bringing in Jen. We're talking, we're going to watch. She's going to be on the panel watching with me and all of you who are members. So, yeah, man.
Yep.
Gage,
time.
thank you really for your support. It truly does mean a lot. It really helps so much. And I'm so grateful for your support. And Maveryk, we're not done yet, man. We're not done yet.
But
We've
wait,
got
there's
another
more.
channel member. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Armstrong is jumping in to the inner circle. Jennifer, big time hug. Let's go. Get it up, guys. All of my Cravenites in the chat, welcome. Welcome, Jennifer. Give her welcome her to the cult. Listen, Jennifer, you now can leave this stream tonight. No longer a subscriber. You are now a member of the Cult of Craven. You are now a part of the inner circle. Welcome to our family, and I promise you that we're going to have great times together. And I'm so happy for you to come and step in. And now your name is green. You've got that awesome skull by your name, and you also have an emoji that no one else but members have. A little skull that I made. Hope you like it.
Yep.
Jennifer, seriously, thank you so much for your support. That's tremendous. You don't realize how much that fuels content creators. That's like pouring gasoline. That when you guys do that in super chats, all these things, it's like pouring fuel on a fire, isn't it, Matt? It's like
Yeah,
when you see that,
absolutely.
it's just it really does mean a lot, and I appreciate all of you guys and all those of you who can't and are not able to. I don't trust me. I value all of you. I just want to give a special thanks to all of you guys who part with that hard-earned money today. That's so hard to part from or with, and the fact that you've put so much, you put enough value in what I'm doing on this channel to say it's worth that hard-earned money to do. Whatever level you're at, it doesn't matter. That just means a lot to me. So, guys, you've made my night. Whether we hit 5K, this is just what an awesome feeling to see 3 people join tonight.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, do you like the skull? Good. I'm so glad you like it. Great. Jennifer says Kool-Aid is the best. There you
It
go.
is. Here you go.
That's
Drink
it.
up.
That's the cult of Craven Kool-Aid. And Maverick, I know you've seen this, but we haven't talked about it. I don't believe since Carrie and Jackie put together the logo for me. But check this out, man. In July, I will be debuting Cult of Craven merch. Look at that.
Yes, I love. I did see it when you debuted it, but we have not talked about it, and that is amazing. So,
Are you on board with that?
Oh,
you like
absolutely. I will have that. It will be
sweet.
It will be worn when it's available. It will be worn the next time. The next time you see me, that after it's delivered, it will be
nice. And trust me, I will have hoodies. Don't worry. People love the hoodies. A lot of people have gotten hoodies. So I will continue. I know it's summertime, but it just doesn't matter, man. It's a, well, they say it's a lifestyle brand.
Right? Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's so. I mean, Carrie and Jackie knocked that out the park. Like,
yes,
that's crazy good.
Yes,
Crazy
Jackie.
good.
I think Jackie's here. I think I saw her earlier. I'm gonna go back and look closer, but
She's here. Yeah,
she's here. Jackie's in. You see her, Jackie Elaine, in the chat. She and Carrie Crave Cinema, both of them made this, worked on this together, and I'm in love with it, man. I'm sorry. Welcome to the inner circle, which is what I always greet everyone with. And we got the Stu train tracks. I mean, it's all just, I love it. I'm in love with that. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, so, it's perfect.
All right. That was awesome. Guys, thanks again. Well, all right. Let's take a look here. So, real quick, I'm going to say hello to a few folks in the chat because I want to just say hey. And Polar, I see Polar's here. What's up, Polar? And Sam, Tori, always good to see you. And Adam and Mega Giants, what's up, Mega Giants? And Jen, of course, Amber, what's going on? Kyle, hey Kyle and Michael, great to see you. Jackie, I think I already mentioned you. I'll make just in case I didn't. And Daddy Queens, Fantastic World, what's up? And Cole Pawn, I think it's Cole Pawn. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, man. How about Culp? What's up, Culp?
Yep.
I think I got that part right at least. And let's see. Random Heroes here. Always good to see you guys too. And Cody. And I always inevitably miss some folks, guys, because I'm way behind. But just have a little grace if in case I miss you. Maveryk Media's son is here.
Yes. Yeah, it's
Nice.
almost bedtime, son. So,
That's
it's
great.
Good to see you, though. Miss
Coop,
you.
Coop Diouf,
Coop,
Dolo. Michael Myers is in the house. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just another horror fan. The judge is biased, needs to accuse himself from the case. Never. Never. Whoa. Dustin and Destin. Dustin and Destin, what's up, guys? From Pluto. Pluto says, I'm a Cravenite in spirit. Well, Pluto, that's all right. It's all right. All love all. Oh, that's a good name. Welcome. And so Maveryk, as I'm going through here, start getting some Halloween bold predictions ready, because I was listening to a little bit. I got a little snippet yesterday of when you were on with Marcus and Bob and Jordan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I was watching it on your channel, and man, we're gonna get there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I said, ooh,
I've
this
got a
is
few in the
good.
chamber. I've got a few in the chamber. That's
I
for
know
sure.
you do. Or it's going to be good. That's why I titled the live stream "Bold Predictions" tonight, because
Yeah,
I knew you were going to bring some bold Halloween ends predictions for us later.
absolutely, absolutely.
That's right, Jackie. The happiest cult on earth. Hashtag inner circle. I love that.
It's all love.
All love. And Gage, who just joined as a Cravenite. I got to be honest, Craven, since I found your podcast 2 weeks ago. Oh, I love it. You do an amazing job, my friend. Oh, thank you, Gage.
Yeah.
Really, I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around, and not only that, for becoming a Cravenite. That's really awesome.
Heck yeah.
Thank you. What's up, Heather? Heather's in the house tonight. What's up? Jason Voorhees. I hope you guys are working out that deal to get a movie made, bro.
Right? Oh
Stay
my
on
gosh.
it. What's up, Denisha?
We need something. I'm dying without that.
I know, right? It would be really good. Dino, what's up, Dino? Brett James Bishop, what's up, man? You're here at just the right time, my man. Da, 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 da. Okay, all right. I think Jack Moore. I see Jack and Alonzo. What's up from Chicago? Wow.
What's up?
All right, man.
Chi-Town.
Yeah. Okay, I think I caught up. All right, very good. As I always say, guys, I will try to get to everyone's comments and questions, but as always, super chats do move up to the front of the line. I get a notification, I'll see it, and I'll make sure we get that addressed with Maveryk and myself tonight on whatever topic. The topic for tonight is Scream 6. Ah, big surprise, right? What else is everybody? It's all over the news for a week. And
Yep.
Halloween Ends. We're not going to forget about Halloween Ends. And to make sure, Maveryk, I got a strategy. Because
All
the
right.
last time I did this, where I said we're going to do both, we started with Scream 6, and we went an hour and a half without even starting on Halloween. And so
It
I
happened.
said, okay, so tonight we are going to flip the script. We're going to go Halloween Ends first, and then get to Scream 6 after. So
Perfect.
everyone in the chat, if you have questions about Halloween Ends or thoughts or whatever, or ideas, whatever, you can start bringing them in. I will get to them randomly here and there as Maveryk and I are talking. And real quick, before we do, Jen says, can I get an Inner Circle t-shirt with the word moderator on the back?
Ooh.
Ah, interesting.
I like it, Jen. I like
That's
that.
very interesting. I could probably do like this. Yeah, I should be able to do another line, not another line, but another shirt design, if you will, where the front's the same, but on the back it says moderator.
It
Yeah,
says moderator. I like
I could
that.
totally do that, Jen. If that's something you guys are interested in, Maveryk, would you want a hoodie that said moderator on the back,
Oh,
or would you
yeah.
want to go straight just like it is now?
I would wear one with moderator on the back. I mean, the only problem is if like I'm wearing it on the stream, like having to turn, but I would still wear it. Hell yeah.
Okay.
That would be
Well,
sweet.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. To make it simple for all my moderators, I think I've got 6 moderators now. If I'm not pretty sure it's 6 now, so where I stopped at. If you guys are interested in that, I will just I'll add it to the line for next month so that you have a choice
Cool.
and you can pick. You can just
Yeah.
pick it. But let me know, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sell it it's not going to be available for people who aren't moderators.
Right.
I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'll figure out a way to do that. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, there's a way. Where there's a
gotta
will,
be.
there's a way. We'll figure it out.
That's right. Okay. Jackie likes it too. She thinks that's a cool idea. Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to start with Halloween Ends, and we've learned that this week I haven't done a video on it yet. I've been so behind because I'm trying to get all these. Well, you guys have probably seen. Oh, I'm not going to go to Scream, but I'm just going to say, it's so hard not to go there.
Yeah.
You guys have seen like the images, these videos I'm doing with Montreal images, which my good friend Chris at Discover Montreal has been literally emailing me just about every day with pictures he's taking at the locations. They're exclusive pictures. It's really exciting stuff, and like I want to get it. So I have several, like two other videos now that are like half done. I just parked them. One of them is the Stu video, and I may try to get that out tomorrow. Anyway, I said all that just to say there has been news, which I haven't reported on yet, that Halloween Ends is doing some reshoots.
Yeah, I heard
And
that.
have you heard that too? Okay.
Yep.
Apparently, they did some test screenings, and based on feedback from the test screenings, they are going to do some reshoots. They're reshooting some things. Assumingly, it's the probably finale. We don't know
Right.
for sure. I suspect it is, right?
Yeah.
And so Maverick, but since again, I need to look more into that before I can dive into it. I just wanted to mention it kind of as an FYI for
Yeah.
this stream. However, we don't know what the original ending was, and we don't know what it's going to be, so it's not a whole lot to talk about, other than to
Right.
say, right, other than they're reshooting.
I mean,
So,
my only thought on anytime I hear reshoots, not just even in regards to this, is like, what's the vetting process for like the value that they put in people's opinions? Like
mhm.
if it's someone who I'm not going to name a specific movie because I don't want to offend anybody, but like I'm sure you've had a friend at work or something that's been like, "Oh, this movie's so great," and you go to see it and you're kind of like, "What? Are we watching the same movie?" So I
Yeah,
always wonder when they do those, "Oh, well, the consensus was we need to reshoot it." Like I wonder what those people's standards are for like what they consider a good movie and so on. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like sometimes I feel like is something that's really good gonna get cut? Like, granted, I don't know if this was
yeah,
reshoots, but going back to Scream 5, like the Ghostface silhouette, how that ended up on the cutting room floor. Like, I'm not saying that was a result of reshoots, but like, how do certain things get decided? Because that would have been an epic shot for that movie. And
yes,
so I
I
always wonder,
know.
like, what are these people's credentials? Like, or do they have credentials? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Totally, man.
Hmm.
Hey, just real quick, want to say bye, Bob. Thanks for stopping in,
See
man.
you, Bob.
Always good to see you.
Bob's the man. I love Bob.
Take care. Yeah, absolutely. And Bashane, I missed you a little bit earlier, accidentally. And ATG, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. Yeah, man, I hear what you're saying, bro, because, you know, the thing about these test screenings is that they're not necessarily horror fans.
Hmm.
These are just general pop, general population people coming in, and you don't know. That's the problem I have with it, is because if you're not a horror fan, right? If you're not a horror
Right.
fan and you're going to watch a horror movie, you're not going to really. There's going to be things you may like and judge that have. It's just not your thing, And whereas you and I, those in the
Hmm.
chat, all of us guys and gals who are horror fans, we may see that same scene and be like, "Oh my gosh, it's friggin'
Yeah.
awesome,"
Yeah. It's
And
got a deeper meaning to it, maybe, that
yeah,
the casual viewer doesn't understand, but it gets chucked aside
yeah,
because they're not connecting the dots. So I don't know. I always wonder about that.
I
Is it
know.
just a crapshoot and you get what you get, and if you get all
Hmm.
negatives, but I don't know. It's interesting. I would like to know more, or let me be a test screener. I've never been pulled in,
Me either, man. You
right? Like,
know.
where do I go to sign up for that list? Like, how do I get that?
Hey, real quick, Maverick, because I know that we're just going to keep an eye on this through the next hour and a half that we're going to be on or so, or
Yeah.
right around there. I'm at 49.97, folks. I'm at
Oh,
three subs away from 5,000 subs.
come
It's
on,
going to
guys
happen live. I'm
and
telling
gals.
you.
Let's
I
do it.
just believe it, Maverick.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen, and
It's going to
then
happen.
I will pour, like I said, a double shot of whatever I got over there. There's a whole pick my poison. There's anything. Doesn't matter.
I love it.
Yep.
Now, just another horror fan says he heard that it was no public screenings, a couple of bigwigs like Jason Blum. Okay, interesting. Again, I have not researched it yet. Honestly, I've been working on my updates from Montreal, mostly all just Scream stuff, really the last few days. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Just another horror fan. I'll check it into it, and I'll see what I can dig up. Start just probably tomorrow,
Yeah.
and do a video to just at least comment on it.
Right.
But
Right.
let's talk now, though, about. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Let's talk now and kind of transition
Mm-hmm.
into some bold theories for Halloween. Man, there are so many directions that this movie can go. I mean, it's just it's one of those things where we if you ever had that feeling where if you watch the middle part of a trilogy like Kills. Now I'm not saying this about Kills because I'm seemingly in the minority, which as I feel comfortable there. I don't mind that, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm seemingly in the minority of people that really enjoyed Halloween Kills. I mean, the majority of people I see are like, "How could you like that? It was trash."
Right.
And I'm
Right.
like, "It's all good. Everyone, look, it's okay if you feel that way. I have no problem with you hating it, but
Yeah.
but respect that I love it. It's the same
Yeah.
thing."
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. Now, there's two things I would change. I don't think I would change anything else. I would change the hospital scene.
Mm-hmm.
I would cut that down to about half of what it
Yep.
was.
Big
Like
time.
literally half, dude.
Right. Yeah.
If
It's a quarter of the movie.
it
I
is.
timed it. With
Did you
my
really?
review. Yeah, I did. It was a quarter of the movie was spent in the hospital. So half that, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a
that's
lot of fat they could have trimmed
yes,
from that. So I'm
for
with you on
sure.
that.
Yeah, that's my number one. I would do that differently. And my
Hmm.
number two is the mob mentality. I understand they wanted that to be like in our face, like it's just overwhelming, but it was overwhelming, not in a good way. It was too much. Evil dies tonight. It nearly, if they could
Yes.
have kind of lassoed that in, like reeled it in,
Right.
I think I would have enjoyed it even more. But I really like it. The other
Yeah.
stuff I loved
Yeah.
personally.
I'm with you. I didn't have a problem with the mob mentality. It was just a lot of my issues with that movie were kind of dialogue related, right? It was almost like you were
Hmm.
in a cave and you just kept hearing things echo off the walls. It was like "Evil dies tonight" a million times. So I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
That I'm fine with that whole thing because we saw it in Halloween 4 in a smaller dose,
True.
obviously, but
That's right.
we didn't get pummeled over the head with kind of a corny catchphrase. So that was I mean, if they cut that number in half, I think it would have been a little bit more palatable. Just the Evil Dies Tonight.
Yes.
I
Agreed.
would have said
Agreed.
cut it into maybe a third or a tenth, but there was just so much of it. It was so much.
It was.
Hmm.
But you know what? I enjoyed the other parts so much more that I can look past it. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, guys, we can kind of
Right.
let's keep moving.
Right.
But you know what? It didn't take me out of the movie so much that I was like, I'm done. Okay, this is terrible. I never
Yeah.
felt that way. It
Oh
just
no,
yeah
I'm not a fan of Halloween Kills. I don't think it's a horrible movie. It's entertaining by all means. I mean,
yeah.
it is the best kills that you're going to get. I mean, it lives up
Ooh,
to the hype
it did.
of the name of the movie. But
Hey
yeah.
Val.
So it oh, hi Val. It's fun. It's a fun movie to watch. I made kind of a joke in my review where I was like, it's one of those movies that it's better if you watch it with the sound off, just because some of the dialogue, in the Evil Dies Tonight, just kind of it bothers me.
Okay.
Just the repetitive part of it,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's an entertaining movie. I've watched it several times. Like, and if I hated a movie or just disliked a movie, we'll call it that. Like, I haven't seen Halloween 2 in, I don't know, maybe since it came out, and I don't like that movie at all. Same with Resurrection. I'll watch them. I think maybe the like 3 or 4 Halloweens ago was the last time I watched Resurrection, but I haven't seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 in forever. So if I don't like it, I won't watch it, and I
Yeah.
can watch Kills.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm not the only one that feels that way. And I saw some people in the chat were speaking up how much that they liked it as well, and that's good. I'm
Hmm.
glad to hear that because, I mean, as far as like I say, the kills go, man, it's brutal, man.
Oh,
It is golly, just
yep,
brutal.
yep.
Now, here's something I want to move to though, is some bold predictions because there are so many things going on, and I know we had talked about it a while back, but it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But David Gordon Green made this statement, and I want to get your not your final thoughts because we haven't got a trailer yet. So final thoughts will come
Right.
in September, right?
Right.
Like a couple of weeks before we watch the movie, we'll all
Mm-hmm.
get together and say, here are our final predictions. We're not there yet. This could all change.
Right.
But as of right now, as of today, when it comes to Halloween Ends, how do you feel about the radio tower? Because this has been a source of debate and discussion for a long time. So, do you have a theory on this? And I'll give you mine
Yeah.
on the radio tower.
I mean, okay. I don't want to say like even as though this is a bold prediction thing, I could just go like it's the mask is being controlled by the radio tower. I don't think that's what we're gonna get. It would be a total blindside if they did do that. And I think how they pull it off, I would what would determine whether I'm okay with it or not. Um, and I can't take credit for this. It was after my last bold prediction video. Keith Ashabranner, I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but he
Okay.
actually was the one that had mentioned this, and I thought, oh, that would make sense. So,
Okay.
like we got the DJ and Curse of Michael Myers, right? Barry Sims.
Yep.
He had mentioned that Danny McBride was since he's associated, with that whole team with David Gordon Green,
Yeah.
was he said that he was going to be the DJ, so that was going to be a little like Easter egg from Halloween 6. And after I heard that, I just went totally down that rabbit hole, and I was like, that's what the association with that radio tower is going to be. Maybe he's going to get,
Uh-huh.
Danny McBride is going to get killed in the radio station, or he's doing an event kind of like we saw in 6. And like ever since then I'm like, that's what the radio tower is going to be. It's going to be significant because there's going to be a significant kill there. Maybe um Allison works at the radio station. Maybe she's not interning, but she helps out, or she's his sidekick. There we go.
Yeah.
So after I heard that, like that's been how I've where I focused my radio tower theories on. So it's not super crazy off the wall, but I think that is
Yeah.
is going to play a part. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, man.
Mhm.
I know Val has not decided yet how she feels about the radio tower. Val,
Oh, yeah.
Val, you got to figure it out. You really got to you got to come to a place where you decide your position
Stand
on
your
the radio
ground,
tower.
Val. Stand your ground.
I love it. Every time it comes up, she like puts it
Oh,
up.
I know.
No,
I know.
no.
That's her Niagara Falls, the radio tower, man. I'm telling you, she does
It
not dig
is.
that. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Um, let's see here. So my thoughts on the radio tower. I think that you gave a great, much more plausible, like way that it can be explained. Because David Gordon Green said it's going to play a major part. It's gonna be a big part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they planted the seeds in 18 when we saw, or not 18, excuse me, in Kills, right? When
Mm-hmm.
the deputies are over there and there's the radio tower off in the distance,
Right.
subtle, but it's there.
Right.
And my biggest fear has always been that it is going to be some kind of a Silver Shamrock 2.0
Mm-hmm.
scenario where
Mm-hmm.
David Gordon Green has openly said he loves Season of the Witch, and he's really done, and I don't know, Maverick, if it was you that was saying this. I think it was you that was talking about, and I noticed these same things, and you're the first person I think that's actually I've heard say it, because I haven't really pointed it out before, but it's that how he's paid homage to their older sequels,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. That's
And
that's one thing I've noticed for sure. I don't know if
yeah,
it's more common than I think, but yeah.
no, I noticed it. Absolutely right. I mean, there's subtle little nuances, Easter eggs, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's going back to these sequels that are not quote canon, but he's
Mm-hmm.
still recognizing them. I mean, for
Right.
goodness sakes, we've got the Silver Shamrock masks in this trilogy.
Right.
Now,
Right.
they're there. And So now that doesn't necessarily mean they are the same, where that's controlled through the waves of the TV and all that
Right.
stuff. But I'm just saying that my biggest fear has always been that this is going to be transmitting the signal
Mm-hmm.
to these silver shamrock masks,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, or Michael Myers, I should say, is now it's been modified from what it was, and now it's this signal that alerts him. It awakens the spirit in him, what have you, and
Yep.
then it's controlling him, which someone is controlling him. And Doctor, Sartain or whoever. There's another
Mm-hmm.
doctor. What's his name? Maverick. It's Oh my
This
gosh.
the new one that's going to be in
Yeah.
Ends, Mathis.
Mathis. Thank you. It just slipped my mind.
Yes. Yeah.
Mathis is controlling him, and I just hope that that's not the case. I don't think it will be,
Mm-hmm.
because I just feel that is just not a good way to do them. I mean, it could
Yeah.
be. Look, we can't say it's impossible.
Yep. Anything's possible right
Anything's
now.
possible right now. That's
Yep.
right. But I do think the idea of the DJ, a radio station, is
Mm-hmm.
it makes much more sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it just does. I think that's
Yeah.
a much more plausible approach to the
Right.
radio tower.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, I've also heard, and I can't remember where or who, but they mentioned that it was going potentially going to be used like how the radio tower was used in, or was a lighthouse, but in the fog,
Hmm.
in John Carpenter's The Fog. So
Oh yeah.
maybe one of those things. It's a way for them to transmit. Maybe calls for help or something. But I just feel like that's too big. They need to. I think they're going to shrink everything down in this movie. I think they're going to keep it contained to Haddonfield. I don't think we're going to be getting like the National Guard coming in, and you know what I mean, like doing one of
Yes.
those things. So
Yeah.
I've heard that. I like it because I love The Fog. That's one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. But yeah, I don't know. I would be okay if they just. It's such a weird way to say it if they did it right. But I could live with Silver Shamrock. That whole thing, I could live with it, and I wouldn't be mad if they executed it right. But I just think that, man, it's a bold prediction. So you know what I mean? Hey, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Just make make it make sense, and I'm okay. So
Hey man, um, I'm with you, brother. Make it make sense. That's exact. That's the whole thing. However they decide to do Halloween Ends with this, to end this trilogy, however it's done, just please give us a movie that is a great story, and it's a great ending. People may
mhm,
be divided on it, but that's
mhm,
okay. There's going to be the
yeah,
people. No matter how you end it, there's going to
no
be people
matter
that hate
what.
it.
Yep,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You
yep,
can't please everybody, and that's fine. I just want it to be done well,
right.
and not something crazy off the wall. Like, what is this? It's kind of, wonky
Yes.
stuff.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, it would stand to reason that I know people say, well, when he was 6, he didn't have the mask and he wasn't, but when he was in the hospital, he wasn't killing. He was rather, tame. So or in the psych ward,
Psych
right?
ward,
So he,
yeah.
he wasn't out there. He wasn't, and if he wanted to, we know what he's capable of. He could have just dispatched everybody like that. So if he really wanted
Yeah.
to, the only difference was the mask. And then maybe when he saw the mask, that was that rage, right? That Loomis talks about, the rage.
The
Um,
rage.
when he saw the mask again, he was like, "I'm going to do everything I can to get that back." I don't know. I don't know. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
man.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with it.
Well, I want to add one thing to your comment, because technically he did not kill without a mask on, because the only thing he did before putting the mask on was get the knife out of the drawer,
Right.
right?
Right. Yeah. No,
And
you're
then,
right.
so technically speaking, he actually never he did kill his first kill, I should say. He did
Hmm.
have the mask on.
He was
Now
masked.
he was, but now we know later on, even in 18, 1 second, that he kills in like the bathroom or the gas station. He
Yes.
he does kill without a mask. But what
Mm,
I've noticed though is I've never seen him do what I consider to be, anyway, superhuman things
right.
without the mask on.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's
he's
true.
strong, but I
Yeah,
never
and
seen
it
him take bullets and stand up without a mask.
you got a point. You got a point. That could be the catalyst to his everything, right? To that just whatever it is
Yeah,
inside of him, that evil. There we go. There's a better
that
word.
evil.
That evil inside of him, and the at all cost he will do what he can to like that mask makes him feel complete. So
He
I
does.
like I like it. Like I said, it's different. It's something that I would be shocked if they did it, and I'm okay with that. Part of I know you and I have talked about it before is with all my predictions, if I'm sitting there conjuring it up, I always think that they're smarter than me in the writers' room. And I'm
Right.
okay with being wrong in the
Sure.
event that it's something that I never thought of. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
make me wrong. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Yeah. Um, Also, speaking of being good with it, Katie's coming in with another $2 super chat. Katie, thank you so much. Says congratulations on 5,000, my dear friend. Thank
Oh,
you so
nice.
much, Katie. I really
I'll
appreciate that. That is, man.
yep, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, man. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so excited for this milestone. For it to happen on a live stream is just the best feeling in the world. To be able to have hit 5,000 subs while streaming with all of you amazing 54 people that are here, plus Maveryk, all of my Cravenites who could share this moment with me right now in real time. Guys, I am so excited and I appreciate you so much. I really do. You guys are phenomenal and man, my heart is melts. It really does. I never dreamt in a million years that that I would be at this place of hitting 5,000 subs in just 9 months. I can't believe it. I mean, I was hoping for 1,000 in a year. That was my goal. And guys, you guys out there have made it happen by subscribing and being faithful. So thank you guys. I see all you guys are starting to say congrats. Thank
Yeah.
y'all. Really, man. I
Yeah.
just I'm almost at a last loss for words, guys.
Yeah, and thanks for letting me be on the stream when he does it. Man, it's an honor. I can't do Roger L. Jackson, but yeah, it's an honor, man. It's an honor. Congratulations, for
Thank you,
reals.
brother. I'll
Cheers.
toast with you, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
All right.
So, Katie, I'll tell you what. In honor of the of hitting the 5,000 subscriber mark tonight, with all of you live, which is incredible. I never
Yep.
would have dreamt it would have happened tonight. I thought it would happen this week, but maybe midweek. But having said all that, I think that man, I think we're gonna hit all the Bobos. Let's go,
Let's do it.
all
Let's
of
do
them.
it.
Here we go. Fire it up.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready.
Gonna make your butt bombs bounce. Here I'm come.
I'll make your bub bubs bounce. I'll make your bub bubs bounce. Let's go.
An awful face in my soup.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The guy that was third to last of the is it Bubba or Bobo?
It's Bobo.
Bobo. Okay.
It's
The
supposed to be
third to
Bobo.
last guy, that just killed me. The older man.
The
Oh
older
my
guy.
Lord.
Yeah. I
That was
know.
the best. That was the best. I haven't seen that one yet. That one
Oh,
was so
dude.
that one was so funny. I've seen
It's
the
so-
other ones, but not that one. I think that's my favorite one.
I love it, man. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's hilarious.
Katie, thanks, thanks again Valerie, the Bobo bounce. That's right, man. Look at the Bobos. I love the Bobos. Look at the love for the Bobos.
Everybody loves the Bobos.
My Bobos are bouncing.
Oh god.
Oh no, Amber. Oh no.
Better get a hold of those Bobos.
Bobo Fett. There you go, Dustin.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh man, guys, listen, I really appreciate you. Just real quick before I want to take just a moment. If I may be a little selfish, just for a moment, I want
Do
to.
your thing, man.
Man, this is a day that I dreamt about. One day, maybe in a few years of hitting. And this is. I'm going to make something very clear. With 60 people here, I'm just going to park for a second because I wasn't expecting tonight to be the night that this happened. And it really wasn't. I thought it was going to be later in the week. And I just want to say that when I started this channel, it was really just something I wanted to do to share my passion for Wes Craven, my passion for Scream and Halloween and other horror movies that I have passions for also in general. But I've said this before, I'm going to say it again just bear with me for maybe 5 minutes, and then I promise we're going to get back to Scream and Halloween.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest things that was driving me to do this was not just to start a channel and to grow a channel and all that, but it was really to have a community, to start a community, to grow a community of people that we could come together where it doesn't matter what color is your skin is, it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter if you have a disability, it doesn't matter if you're a supermodel, it does none of that stuff matters. What matters, it doesn't matter if you have a troubled past, if you're just out of jail, it doesn't matter if you have lived a clean cut life, it doesn't matter no matter what your life has been, no matter what circumstances you have fought through, how life has pulled you down at times, no matter what times where you could barely wake up in the morning, that you didn't even have a desire to live that day, all of these things do not matter, because you know what? It matters that you are here. It matters that we are together, loving one another, supporting one another, lifting each other up through life. We're not just here to talk horror. We're here to do life together. That's what this is about. And no matter who you are or what part of the world you're in, I wanted this to be a place that all of you would come and feel welcome and feel at peace and have joy and have hope that life may be really tough right now. And I know a lot of you are going through very difficult circumstances in your personal lives. And work can be difficult, everything. But I wanted this to be a place where you could come and sit on a live stream for a couple of hours, even just a couple of hours, or, once or twice a week, and escape all of that. Put all of that aside and recharge your batteries. Recharge yourself in a place where others will encourage you. Will say, you know what, Maveryk, you know what? I know it's hard. I know you're struggling. I honestly know you want to give up right now and you're not admitting it to anyone, but I know you feel it. But guess what? You can rise above it. You can stand up. You can make yourself get up. You can take the step that you've been hesitating to take. You can move forward. Don't worry about how fast you're going. Just move forward. Just take it one step at a time. Your circumstances are always temporary. They're always changing. What's going to outlast your circumstances is you. You are the one that's going to outlast these things, because there will come a day where all of these storms will pass. The darkness will begin to move. The light will begin to shine down. And that is when you will say, I made it. I did it. I pushed through it. Not because I'm a superhero or because I've got all my stuff together or because I've got all the answers. No, I did it because I had a group of people that I could count on to help me through those moments where I felt I couldn't do it alone. Those moments where it got tough, where it got hard. Life gets hard. Life gets so hard. And listen, I want this to be a place where you know you know you can come and will be loved on, you'll be cared about, you'll matter, you'll have a voice, and we will do it together. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been the driving force for this channel. I love to talk horror. Horror is the glue that brings us together and makes us stick around, stick together. But you know what? That's not what this is really all about. What this is really about is community. It is one another. It is people, because people matter. Movies are amazing, and they matter too, but never more than relationships that we form and we can carry out in our lives with. And I will tell you this, that just because we may only see each other on a live stream, in a live chat, that in no way makes that relationship less valuable, less impactful, less meaningful. So guys, I want to tell you all right now, as I will bring my rant to a close, but I just want to say this. You matter. You matter. And you will overcome. You will persevere. You're going to make it. But don't ever give up. Don't ever, ever look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm not good enough. I'm not worth it. No one cares. That's not true. I care. We care. On this channel, we care. And your life is precious. Your life has purpose. And your life has meaning. And I don't ever want to see anyone ever value yourself lower than you ever should, because you need to understand how important you are, and you were born with a purpose, folks. And don't ever let your self-doubt, your self-hate that some of you fight with, don't let any of these things ever make you forget how important you really are, how precious you are as a person, as an incredibly unique human being with gifts, talents, abilities, and capabilities to do amazing things. And if I can help even one person understand their value, then I feel like I did what I wanted to do. And that's why this channel is here. That's why it's going to continue to be here as long as I'm here. And I want to just say genuinely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and it means the world to me that you continue to come to my little tiny speck of sand on this incredibly large beach that's called YouTube, and choose to hang around and hear me give you my crazy theories and my hopes and dreams for Scream and all these stuff. But it means so much to me that you're here, guys. And just know, everything in life, these things change. You, my friend, are what matters the most to me. All of you. So, all right. I thought I'd never crawl on a stream again. So I got it out of my system.
Hopefully
Sorry.
we got 63 people watching. Give Craven a round of applause for that.
Oh,
that
no.
That was beautiful, man. That was from the heart. And every time you do that, it's beautiful. But that was... you can riff, man. You can riff. And you got a job in motivational speaking. If you ever decide you want to stop talking horror, which I doubt. But no, that was awesome, man. So hopefully everybody watching, give him a round of applause.
Oh,
that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I just wanted to share from my heart to you guys, man. I just, it's just a very, it's very surreal for me that this platform is here, and this community, you guys are here, and whew, all right, okay, man. I hope you guys. I hope that I hope someone watching that I hope that touched someone that needed to hear that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really do.
I think we've all found ourselves in those places once upon a time, whether it's now or a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. So it's always nice to hear that, even if you're not if you're not experiencing it in the moment. It's always nice to hear that because you can draw on those dark days, even though you're not in them right now. So that
Yeah,
was,
man.
man, it's gonna be hard hard to top that.
Well, it just came over me in the moment, and I said, I got to do this. I have got to do
Yeah.
this, and
No, you killed it, man. That was beautiful.
thank you, brother. Well,
Yeah.
you are as well, my friend. You really
Thank
are.
you.
Dino is coming in. Look at Dino with the $2 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Says 5K. You deserve it. I'll be here when you hit 5 mil. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
5 mil,
Oh,
man. You'll
whew.
be there. You'll be there.
Whoa, my gosh.
I got faith for sure. For
Oh,
sure.
bro, Mav, did you just say when I hit 5 million, dude? What did you just say? When I
Oh, I
hit
said,
5 million, you'll what?
oh,
Did you
I
say
could
you'll be
take.
there?
I'll be there.
I thought
I
that's
will
what you
be
said,
there. Yep.
bro. Get it up. Come on, Mav, unmute.
Stumble along the way. I'll be there.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Dino.
I keep
Appreciate you,
forgetting
my
I can.
friend.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I can unmute myself right here. So
See, I didn't know for the longest that I could unmute when a clip was playing. And I
yeah.
was like, because it automatically mutes you, right, in
Right.
StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I just tested it. I said, what happens if I unclick it? And it did.
And it
I'm like,
worked.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Dino, my man, thank you, my brother. Thanks for your super chat. Thanks for your support, Dino. One of
Dino
my
is the
amazing.
man.
He is the man.
Yeah.
Denisha says, I want to upgrade my membership. Can you send the link to make sure I do it? Yeah, of course. Thank you. Absolutely. I can send you the link. Give me 1 second. One moment, please. When you go on hold somewhere, it's one
Yeah.
moment, please.
Did they ever fix the whole Apple or the iPhone situation? Do you know? Like as far as
what happened? Tell me
so
again.
with iPhones, because I tried back when you started this. I was trying to do it
Okay.
off my phone, and the same with Night. I couldn't do it from my phone. I had to do it actually
Yeah.
from a desktop. And I know Android doesn't have that problem, but iPhones do. So I don't know if they fixed that, but um,
I don't know if they did or not.
yeah,
We're going to find out here. Hopefully, someone would contest it. And
yeah,
see. Hey, Denisha, thank you, Denisha. I put the link in the chat. So if you click that link, it should give you an option to upgrade there, and you can just pick whatever level you want. That's the same link you can also click to join. It's a direct link. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll work. Real quick, Fate Decided is coming in. My brother from the collective.
what's
Can't
that?
stay, but I just wanted to say congrats on 5K. Oh, love you, brother. Thank you, Fate. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you, buddy, so
Yeah,
much. And again, Fate is people. Sometimes think that Fate and I are like adversarial. I'm like, dude, come on, man. We are like brothers, dude. We get along. We respect each other so much, and it's great because again, if everyone has the same view on everything,
right.
it'll get kind of boring after a while,
Yeah,
right?
he's the yin to your yang.
He
You know,
is.
so
He is, and
I love Fate.
Fate's good. He's a great guy and really passionate. He's awesome. So
Yep.
Fate, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I just hit it, man. I just hit 5K just a few minutes ago. Happened here on the live stream, which is just so friggin' amazing. And I'm still blown away by it. Also blown away by another super chat that just came in. Brett James Bishop with a $20 super chat. Wow, thank you, man.
Nice.
That's awesome, bro. Says, just when you think things can't get any worse, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get better. Out of Darkness by Sidney Prescott, page 220. That's right. You've helped me so much in my life. You did it. You created the best community. Oh, Brett, thank you, my man. That's so awesome. And you're a
Yeah.
great part of it too, my friend. You really
Yep.
are.
Yep. That was a great
So
quote.
awesome.
Great quote.
That was a great quote, man, from that movie. I need to remember that. It's like I
Yep.
hear it and I recognize it. I know, of course,
Right.
but
Right.
it's a good one to have, like,
Right in the
when you
back of
think
your
scans
head.
get. Yeah, it is. So Brett, oh wow, Maverick, we got a $20 super chat. That's big time, man.
Ooh.
What we got to do something extra special for Brett because this is
What
dude. Let
shall
me see
we
here.
do? I know you got something.
Whenever I think about like trying to figure this out,
is confusing.
It is confusing. Say your god pronouns.
Tell me that's a new one because I have not seen that.
That's a new clip, man.
Okay,
I added it like
thank God.
just a few days ago. Like this is not long ago at all.
That is funny. That is.
I tell you what, Brett. Let's do. Oh, I know what this deserves. I think we need to do Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
And the Stew Train. I think this deserves it. So Brett, this one's for you. We haven't shown this tonight. So my man, here we go. This is for you, Brett. Get it up.
How would you envision Stu returning to Scream 5?
Scarred? Well, he's not in 5, I'll tell you that. But whenever he comes back somewhere in the future, because that's what happens in horror movies all the time, they bring the killers back. He's scarred, but yet handsome with great abs.
He feels he didn't die.
I didn't, dude. I will throw a TV on my face right now to prove it. On TV, I will be like, here's the deal. This 2-ton TV, I'm going to throw on my face. And if I die, then I will let this moment go.
Maybe the TVs now you wouldn't die, but the TVs back then you definitely would.
I would not die. I would not die. They had to add those sparks. Those sparks aren't real.
So I would like to argue on behalf of the stupids out there that he is still alive.
Man,
I love that.
That's so great, isn't it? I never get tired of that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It got me thinking too. If anyone needs expert witness testimony on having a TV fall on someone's face, that's me. That's not why I wear the mask, if anyone was wondering. But yeah, I had one of those situations where I got a big screen TV smashed up against a stucco wall outside my friend's apartment. Yeah, we were trying to move that thing up a flight of stairs with 3 of us like idiots. And these are like the old school big screens, not the flat screens. So
this is like a real big screen, like actual, not like the little one that fell on Stu. It's like the big screen. Oh, man.
It was bad. We were about like 4 or 5 steps up. I can't remember because I think I got a little bit of brain damage from it. But my face is fine. It's underneath. It's all pretty, so we're good. Yeah, if this is good, we're good.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's great.
So I can testify. I've had a giant TV smash my face, and I'm here to tell you about it. So Stu can be alive. He can be alive.
Absolutely, yes, indeed. I love to hear that, man. That, I may just have to call you as an expert witness on Saturday night or something, man.
If you need,
I mean,
phone a
for
friend.
real. I love it. And you know what? We're going to talk about that a lot on Saturday too, man. In the actual People versus Stu Macher. So
I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'm so pumped, bro. We've been working on it for so long, and it's almost here.
Yep.
So Brett, again, thank you, my friend, for your super chat. Amazing support as always. And I'm just going to kind of catch up on some of the comments here. Just kind of catching up with. I'm going back when I was speaking a little earlier. Well said, my friend. Look at all of us. Maybe look different, but we're all equal. Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Pluto, you're such a good dude. Oh, lots of hugs to you too, Pluto. Oh, same to you, Amber. Look at the love, man. You guys are so great.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. You're the best, Craven. Jackie, I love you, Craven. So well said. Oh, thank you. Val says, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Oh, well, well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Maybe I wasn't the only one. Yeah, I couldn't help it. Oh, just another horror fan. Craven is crying. Yeah, man, I was.
Hey, it takes a man to do something like that.
That's right. You know, my dad showed me one thing. My dad taught me so much in my life, and well, my mom too. But I'm just saying, I will never forget when I was very young, and my dad, you know, told me how that real men can show their emotions.
Yep, I agree.
And he said that there is nothing to be ashamed of. And I learned that when I was very young. And I wear my emotions on my sleeve anyway. And you guys probably know that.
Yeah.
And you're always going to know how I'm feeling about things, pretty much, you know. And so he instilled in me the confidence that if in a moment came, these are God-given emotions that we have.
Yeah.
We have them there. He gave them to us, and it's nothing wrong with expressing them.
Yeah.
And so that's how I've been my whole life.
Yeah.
You know?
Hats off to you, man. I'm with you. I'm the same way. So I can shed a tear like none other. That's for sure. So I was shedding one under the mask when we hit 5K. So,
oh man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony. I love you too, Val. Appreciate you. Amber, I'm not crying. You're crying. Me too, Val. Oh, well. You're very welcome, guys. You guys are amazing. And again, I just appreciate everyone. I want to give you a big old pound on the back. You don't have me back. Well, we all love you, my friend. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Oh, Jackie was crying with me too. Good. That's good. I had a few folks. There we go. I'm glad. I'm glad. Standing with me. You're welcome, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Guys are amazing. Thank you, Ghostface. Dino, Preach, Reverend Craven. We love you, Craven. Oh, we love you. I love you too. You guys are great. All right. Hugs for everyone. Let's all say thank you to Craven for giving us such an awesome place to call home and enjoy each other's company. Thank you, Craven. You're the best and deserve all success in the world. Thank you, Gage. That's such a nice thing to say. And I'm so glad you all feel. I want you guys to feel home. Just feel at home, to relax, come in. This is a place where there's no toxicity, drama, or stress. This is just a place to have a good time and to be loved and loved on and to love others. But I'll be careful, otherwise I'll start back again. So I won't do that. I need to hear that because I do battle safe. Well, you know what? You keep battling, all right? You keep fighting the good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. All right. Oh, Screaming Connor says, damn, Craven, you made me cry, sir. We love you. You have your heart on your sleeve. I'm the same way. All right. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's so good. That's, I just love it when, and I know not everyone is built that way, and that's fine too, but for those who are, that's good that you can show that and be comfortable and know that you're in a place you can do that. So, finest podcast has been one of the best things ever, and I mean that. Oh, that's awesome, Gage. That's very humbling.
I agree.
Thank you, Mav.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, all right. So, let's see here. Where are we at? I'm catching up to I'm just trying to get current. Oh, what's up, Night Watch Zone. What's up, my friend? Man. Yo, guys. Congrats on the 5K, Steve. Thank you, Night. I'm so excited, and it's just a really cool thing to be on live stream when it happened. That's really it's a real treat, pleasure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you, Knight, for stopping in, my brother in the collective. Such a cool guy, such a great guy.
Yep.
Jason says I subscribed to your channel, Craven. Well, thank you. Hey, that's awesome. You helped helped get it over the hump.
Yeah.
It's
You
great.
won't regret it, Jason. You will not regret it.
Aw, thank you, Mav. I'm still catching up. I'm getting there. Your speech was so amazing, Craven. As someone feels like an outcast, this podcast feels like home. Yes, wonderful. Consider it your home, Gage. You have a permanent residency here.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun with Craven. Craven, appreciate and love you all. You too, Fate. If you're still here, appreciate you. We'll see you later. Yep, that's right. And I've got another live stream coming up on Thursday night, and now I guess I can officially say that it's going to be a 5K celebration stream. I mean, this has kind of been one already, but I'm going to do one where I'll do it on Thursday night, 9:30. Fate may pop in. Some of the collective guys may be able to pop it in. You just never know. Right, Mav?
You never know.
You never know. My door, if somebody knocks on the door, hello. So rather than tease people who may be coming in, just come see for yourself. 9:30 Central Time on Thursday. I just want to read some of his messages because there are, and I don't know if you guys have seen them, but you probably have. I've seen them. No one that I associate with, but I've seen out there in the YouTube world, which is very large.
Mm-hmm.
There are some very, very toxic communities, and it's sad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so when I see these, I really do want to acknowledge your statement. So Conrad says, for the first time, it feels like I belong and fit in somewhere, and that's what I want. This is the impact this community's had on me. Thank you, Craven. Again, Conrad, you are more than welcome, my friend. Jason, hope you're having an awesome night. I am, Jason, and you're part of this awesome night, man. Okay. Uh-oh.
Thrill me.
Thrill me. You know what? I'm not even going to wait for a super chat. You know what? Let's go, man.
Do it.
Let's just do it. Here we go.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.
There you go, Gage. That's for you.
Yep. That's a great movie.
It really is. It's really good. We watched it last month as a members watch party.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Love it too. Just love it, love it, love it. All right. I'm just making sure I'm caught up, catching up. Yeah. Christopher, I'm actually doing a video. That's one of the videos I'm halfway done with. So tomorrow, I'll be posting a video about Matthew Lillard's interview. So he teased a possible return to Scream. Yeah, here you go. That's right. Destin's part of this on June 18th. Everyone tweet Matthew Lillard, People versus Stu Macher every day until launch. Yes. Yeah, I was going to bring that up later, but this is the perfect time. We got almost 70 people here. So if you could all tweet, in fact, hang on a second. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to make this real simple so that way it'll be easy to do. I've got a trailer right now going, and then I have the actual event where it's a live stream event on my channel. So let me send you guys the trailer. And then later this week, on my Thursday night stream, I'm going to ask you guys to begin sharing the event. But before then, I'm pulling it up. That's why I'm just taking a second. Here we go. So guys, if you have not seen this trailer yet, or this, clip of it, I should say. I know you've seen it here on the channel tonight. Here's the link. What I'm putting right there in the chat for you guys, this is a link to the Stu Macher, People versus Stu, sorry. Can't even talk. People versus Stu Macher event on Saturday that's happening. So check out that in the live chat. If you will just click that or copy that and go to your Twitter. If you can post it, a screenshot of it on your Instagram, and put that link in and tag Matthew Lillard, the real Matthew Lillard. If you'll tag him, that would be amazing because we want him to know this it's coming up. So great comment.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Much appreciated. All righty. And I think I see Jen saying goodnight, I believe.
Yeah. Good night, Jen. If
Good
you're
night,
still
Jen.
here.
You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rest. And I know we'll see you very, very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very, very soon. And a couple super chats have come in. Screaming for Conrad with a $2 super chat. Thank you, friend. Crying tears of joy after that speech. Oh, man. I'm so glad, buddy. I'm so glad. Thank you, man.
Conrad's
Appreciate
a good dude. He's a super good dude, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Conrad is always so faithful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's always here on the streams. He's always supporting the channel and sharing it on his social media. I mean, just so committed to helping this channel grow and other channels too. But especially for what he's done here. And you know what? I think we'll get a little bit of let's do a soup and an Are You Crazy combo. Here you go, Conrad. Watch out for that soup.
There's an awful face in my soup.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Oh, that's funny.
That's awesome. Conrad, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
And let's see here. Got another super chat coming in from Denisha with a $5 super chat. Hey, Craven, I want to upgrade. Can check. Thank patron Final Cut $5. Is that link you put in? Link in the chat for me. Okay. No, that's okay. All right. If you're wanting to upgrade your patron to the Final Cut of $5, yeah. Okay. No. The link I put in the chat was for the channel membership here. But I can give you that link right now. And if anyone wants to be a Final Cut $5 patron, that's great as well. If you prefer that over a channel membership, the only reason I say channel memberships is because for the exclusive watch parties, you have to be a channel member. Like I've actually tried to access it and from an outside browser, and it won't let you in unless you're a channel member. YouTube knows if you're a member or not, and it'll say, please purchase your membership. So, but Denisha, you're both, I think, or anyway, I think you're already a patron, and you're also I know you're also a Cravenite. So, let me just send this over to you, and see here. I need my little. What you call it, my
the Jeopardy
music. I need the Jeopardy music while I'm looking this up. Maveryk, while I'm doing this, why don't you
want me to go into some more of the Halloween bold predictions? Yeah, no problem.
Let's give me some more bold predictions while I'm working on this real quick.
Yeah, so we kind of touched on just a bit ago before the pre 5K. So that one of my observations was that because they erased all of the sequels with the exception of 78. Well, I mean, that's not a sequel, but everything but 78 is now erased. I felt like, I don't want to say it was to appease the fans, but maybe they figured that would lessen the blow a little bit for some of us that enjoyed certain sequels. So they've kind of taken morsels or plot points or kind of major events from every movie and implanted them, at least in the first two, Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. And so when I was talking with Bob and Marcus and later Jordan of Jordan Talks Films came in, we were talking about, what have they done and what haven't they done? And the two movies that I was thinking about, they haven't really referenced was Curse of Michael Myers and Halloween Resurrection. I said that I'm doing away with Rob Zombie. That whole thing, I don't think we're going to be getting white horses, shiny white horses, and and all that stuff. Um, so what I was trying to think from Curse of Michael Myers, which I know that there's a lot of people that don't like that movie. I'm in the minority, I'm sure, but I love that movie. Not from like it's a great movie standpoint, but just it was the time that I was growing up. That was the scariest Michael Myers had ever been. So it's just got a special place in my heart. I could watch it any time of day. I freaking just love that movie to death. But what I was saying, my big last um, video that I put out was that we're going to get the Cult of Thorn back. So that's one of my bold predictions. Is it will be the Cult of Thorn, but not in the exact manner that we got it in Halloween 6, whether it's
Okay.
the theatrical or the producer's cut. I don't think that it's going to be the cult that is controlling Myers. But what I believe is we saw some behind the scenes pictures that were taken where we saw a billboard with, I think it was Megan Baxter was her name. It was like a missing, like we used to see on milk cartons back in the day. If you're
Oh,
old enough
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
remember,
Baxter.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
the cult is over this 4-year time lapse where we don't have Michael, or Michael isn't out actively killing people in Haddonfield. But these people are going missing. They're probably chalking it up to Myers being missing. But what it is, it's that cult that is
Mm-hmm.
kidnapping these people, and they're doing like a ritualistic sacrifice to try to bring Michael back. Like they worship Michael, and they
Okay.
feel like if they, whatever it is, if they do it on a full moon, and it's got to be all these specific things they have to meet, right? Full moon, maybe Friday the 13th, whatever it is. But they're sacrificing these people trying to bring that evil spirit back, which they feel like
Ah,
embodies Michael Myers. So the cult will be in here, but it won't be them controlling them with, rocks with inscriptions on them and all that stuff. So that is a bold prediction of mine. They're going to reference Halloween 6 by giving us Cult of Thorn just in a, maybe it's diet Cult of Thorn. It's not going to be as extreme as it was in Halloween 6. And then something else I thought of after I had that conversation on the live stream was, remember there was a cut scene from Halloween 5 of Dr.
okay.
Death. So they did the hermit that was kind of
Yeah.
resuscitating him after he fell down that quarry and washed up the river. Um, so originally they had shot it with this bizarre looking kind of, I don't know, he looked like he could have been a member of Judas Priest with a crazy mohawk and stuff.
Yes.
He was called Dr. Death. That was his official credit. So Dr. Mathis is going to be the same role as Dr. Wynn, and
Okay.
he is going to be considered Dr. Death. He's going to be the guy that's orchestrating all these cult killings. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a huge major plot point of the movie, but I think it's going to be something kind of on the periphery or on the fringe of this storyline. And maybe
Okay.
we're going to get a scene where Michael, confronts the cult. But that's going to be a bold prediction of mine. So that's kind of a lot going into it, but it's going to be Cult of Thorn we're going to get in this movie.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a bold prediction right there, man. And because I heard that when I heard that on the video that you guys did, I was like, oh, the Cult of Thorn coming back and
Yeah.
ends. Whoa, that's
Yep.
a bold prediction, man. And
Yeah.
so, as of right now, that's your working theory, right? That's
Yep.
what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have another one, not for Halloween 6. It's for the other movie that wasn't referenced, but I don't know if you have a bold prediction you want to throw out there as well.
You know, I have a bold maybe prediction.
Yeah.
I hate to wimp out, but
Yeah.
there's one I've been wrestling with, and
Uh-huh.
I've touched on it a little bit, but I just want to mention this because I have here's the thing: evil never dies, right?
Mhm.
Evil, if you think about it, it's immaterial, and if this
Mhm.
it's not physical. So if this evil that is within him is a, like almost a supernatural, whatever you want to call it, evil presence that's in it, that's motivating him, that's making him do what he does, then here's a bold prediction: is that Michael Myers will. Let's say this: if it looks like he dies, because I have two things I want to say. First scenario is here's this: bold prediction number one: Michael Myers gets killed, allegedly. I mean, he basically, you think he dies physically, and then as he dies, the evil that is within him is released in material. It's released, spirit,
right,
if you will. And that will go into someone else because you can't kill that. You can't physically kill it. Right. And so the one bold prediction, Maveryk, is that the evil goes out of him and goes into Allison. And Allison, then it ends with her either picking up the mask and putting it on, or you see her pick up the knife. And she's just got, and maybe she has to put a mask on. You have to have a mask on. So I see her taking the mask off James Jude Courtney and his lifeless body. She puts it on, and then
it's like it's starting all over again.
It's starting all over again. That's one bold prediction I have for you on it. And then the second, you go again. You give me another one, then I'm going to give another one.
Okay. So the last so far of my bold predictions, because like I said, I was trying to think from every Halloween movie that we got, what haven't they done? What movie have they not done something from? And so Resurrection was the other one, and I know how you feel about it, and believe me, we're on level playing fields when it comes to that movie. But so what could they do? What was like a big major part of that movie was those little headset cameras that they were wearing for the Dangertainment, right?
Right.
So we know that the working title was Cave Dweller. So one of the things I envisioned was we get, maybe it's a couple, if Michael is in fact in the foothills in a cave or in the mountains in a cave, we get a couple, whether they're live streaming or whatever, they're recording. Maybe someone finds this, a ranger, a park ranger or something, finds this abandoned GoPro and, a trail of blood all over the place.
Okay.
And when they go to review it, it's that same kind of first person, point of view that we get. They're on a hike and, he's talking to his girlfriend or something like that. And then boom, they get blindsided and they get killed. And you just kind of see like parts of maybe that mechanic's jumpsuit or something like that. So it's going to be a nod to Resurrection. But it's Michael that's attacking them, like, coming out of his cave, so to speak, and attacking him. So maybe that's like an opening, when they do the 4 years later, they do the little, bottom footer that says 4 years later. We get a shot of a couple hiking through the hills or something like that. And we get a first person GoPro style view of them, the couple being killed. So that would be another thing that they could do from Resurrection. And I got one more if you want me to throw that in there now, or if you want me to wait till you do yours.
Yeah, one second, real quick. Yeah. I definitely want to hear it. 1 second. Just want to say goodnight to Katie. Good night, Katie. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in and for your generous super chats. And I cannot wait to have you on the channel next month with Ashley and Jennifer. It's going to be a fun time. So thank you. Have a good night. Yep. And real quick, for Denisha's super chat, and oh, by the way, Denisha, I put a link in the channel just a minute ago, and hopefully you saw it there. Click that link, and hopefully it will allow you to upgrade there. And if it doesn't, just try to go onto a laptop or a PC if there's anyone that has one, or if you don't have one yourself. That always works. And as Maveryk was saying earlier, I think if you have a non-iPhone, like the droids, the Androids always work. People tell me they have no problem finding it. Let me know. Hopefully that'll work for you. Hopefully it will. And for your super chat, Denisha, we need to Here we haven't done this yet tonight. Let's have a little bit of music. Here we go. Let's crank it.
When the eloquence escapes me, that logic ties me up and takes me.
Oh yeah, I think Maveryk wasn't a fan. He bailed on that song. I love it. Oh man. Thank you, Denisha, so much for your super chat and your support, and for wanting to upgrade your membership. That's fantastic. Really means so much. Good night, Val. You take care.
Good night, Val.
Appreciate you. Take it easy. And looks like Daddy Queen is heading out too. Is that what I see here as well? Good night.
Good night, Daddy Queen. We'll see you later.
Good night, Daddy Queen. Yep, we'll see you. Appreciate your support here and on Twitter. You're awesome. Such a support. And also, I want to mention real quick, another friend of the channel here. Where'd you go? Where'd you at? I had you marked here. Where'd you at? Here we go. I like Scary's in the house tonight. What's going on, man?
What's
going on? I'm going to be actually, for everyone that doesn't know yet, I don't think I've made this. I think it's the first time I've had a live stream since we said it. We got a date confirmed. But for everyone that's here, I will be a guest on I Like Scary's channel on Thursday, June 23rd, which is going to be next Thursday. It's a week from this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So we're going to be, I believe it's going to be a live stream, and we're going to talk. We're going to talk some Scream 6, which we even talked about tonight, and some Halloween. Yep. And we're going to have a good time. So if you guys have not subscribed to I Like Scary, I'm going to leave them up. I'm going to leave them up here on the screen. Go jump over there. Cravenites, everybody here is almost 60 people. I know not all of you can be subscribed. It's possible, but not likely. So guys, go check out the page really quick. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification, and then pop right back, because he's got a great channel, great Halloween talk and Scream talk. Really nice, super cool guy. So I'm going to be over there with him on, again, next Thursday, and once we get closer to it, I'll be doing posts and sharing the links so you guys can check it out. But in the meantime, go subscribe. All right, please go subscribe. He's a friend of the channel. And he's here on the live streams all the time, supporting the channel with his attendance and great feedback. Yep. And like this, he believes Lori and Allison will leave Haddonfield, but get called back due to Lindsay calling them, telling them that Hawkins got killed by Myers. Interesting theory. It could be. Yeah. I mean, certainly there's going to be something that gets people back, especially with the time jump, because we're going to go 4 years later, Mav. So,
But that's the thing I'm the most interested in regards to this movie is what is the explanation, right? Like, how do they justify the 4 years? I can't figure it out. I can't put my finger on it and be like, that's what it is. So I'm really interested to see how they explain that. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man. I mean, it will be very much so. I want to see exactly what is going to happen, how they're going to make it happen, and it's just, again, it goes back to what we said earlier. Just please write a good movie.
Yep.
Give us a good story to finish this thing, please.
Yes.
Just
be coherent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
be coherent.
right.
That's all I care about. Like.
Mm-hmm. I Like Scary says it'll be an awesome time. Yes, it will.
Yep.
You're more than welcome. Appreciate it. Absolutely, man. All right. So give me another bold prediction, Maveryk. I know you got one brewing over there.
Yeah. So again, with Resurrection, if they don't do the first idea that I had, the second idea I had is remember, it's a frustrating scene where Busta Rhymes is talking down to Michael, where he thought it was his cameraman and they were both going to go and try to scare the crew, and he's sitting there and he's like, I told you, he's like tapping him on the head. I told you, he's talking
Mm-hmm.
down to him, and Michael just stands there and takes it. And that makes him look like a dummy. And then he turns and he walks away. I don't think we're gonna get that specifically, but I think what we will see is maybe a scene where a couple of guys are trying to mess with a girl, right? Or mess with someone in the neighborhood, and they all dress up like Michael Myers because it's been 4 years without. And more than likely, I highly doubt this movie is not going to take place, at least the end is not going to take place without Halloween being a major player. So they're going to dress up trying to scare a girl. Maybe she's a babysitter. Maybe Allison's babysitting for the neighbor or something like that. And these guys are going to go and try to mess with her. And there's going to be one of those scenes where one of the guys is going to turn around thinking his buddy, like, hey, dude, you're supposed to be on the other side of the house. And
Yeah.
he's kind of chastising him for messing up the plan. Michael's going to he's going to kill him, right? He's going to
Yeah.
snap his neck, or he's going to do what Michael does, right? The land
Yep.
shark. He's going to tear him to pieces. So I think if not the first idea for resurrection, I think we're going to get one of those scenes in this movie, because it's also a play on Halloween 4, where there was where Loomis and the deputy were in the street, and they said like, oh, Michael's over there, and they
Yeah.
see like all four Michaels, and it's the kids, they pull their masks off before they get shot. As they're driving off, they see that the real Michael was standing behind them. So I think
Yep.
that we're going to get one of those scenes as well. That's another bold prediction of mine.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, man. And it's, again, paying homage. We know that, David Gordon Green loves this franchise and these movies. And so I think that, kind of like with Scream 5, I mean, toned down. I mean, Scream 5 was filled with so many really obvious Wes Craven and Easter eggs to the old movies, the previous movies. But I think that makes sense, man. To see that, it would not be surprising me at all. And I'll give you one more bold prediction for Halloween.
Let's
all right.
do it.
So for Halloween is going to be one that I'm not a particular fan of. But I also kind of am a fan because it would be shocking, and it would be one that Jamie Lee Curtis said that this movie is going to make a lot of people very, very angry. She said very twice when they watch it.
Yeah, she
And
emphasized.
She emphasized it, yes, that people are going to be ticked off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Maverick, you want to hear my ending?
Let's hear it.
Okay, man. The ending is bold prediction. Everybody dies but Michael.
I love it.
Kills
I freaking
everybody.
love it. Yep, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I can, like I said, I'm predicting it's an ambiguous death for Michael, but a definitive death for Laurie. But if
100%.
like my whole thing was with the coming of age part, I felt like maybe Allison would survive and Hawkins would survive.
Okay.
So I had this whole thing where like I envisioned an ending where they're at Laurie's grave, her and Hawkins, like kind of just, leaving flowers or something like that. And she hears something in the bushes, maybe like 30 yards away, because Michael likes to lurk around cemeteries.
Yeah.
And she looks up, and Hawkins is looking down at the gravestone, and then he looks at her, sees her attention somewhere else, and is like, what is it? And she goes, it's nothing. Right. So like the whole coming of age story would be like she's the remaining survivor. Michael's believed to be dead, but it always keeps us in the back of our head like, is he dead? They never found the body. Maybe they found the mask. But I'm good. And if they kill off everyone but Michael, I'm so down for that bold prediction. So
yeah.
Yep.
That's probably, I mean, that and the evil going into Allison, I think is pretty bold. But I think the killing it all may just be my boldest one because, I mean, he's going to kill Allison, Lindsay, Laurie, and Hawkins.
Everyone.
Just everybody's dead. And the movie ends with him victorious, walking off into the woods or into the cave or something. And that's how it ends, dude.
Yeah, and that's why it's Cave Dweller. So I'm good with that too, man. I like that. I really do. I really like that too. So maybe I'm just sick. I don't know. People want Lori to win or survive,
No,
and Michael to die. Like
no,
I can't see him doing it.
no,
So
man.
yeah, I'm good
I
with
don't
it,
think so.
man. I like
Yeah.
that.
And if anyone thinks that Lori's going to survive, I hate to tell you.
I watched that movie last night with my wife for her first time watching it.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yes.
How did she respond to the ending?
There was no words. No words came out
Wow.
of her mouth. I told her, I just said, look, it's an 80s, she wasn't born in the 80s. I was. I was like, it's an 80s horror movie. It's like a B, C horror movie. Bear with it. It's worth it. She gave me she was like, any movie you want, you watch movies I want you to watch, any movie you want. And so I put that on. It was worth its weight in gold, the expression on her face. So
Dude, that's
yeah,
so
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah. I had to, especially like Destin, his reaction was probably the best I've
Oh,
ever seen
dang.
when you guys did that.
Seriously, when we did, yeah, so we're on over Jack's channel, and I'll never forget Destin. Like, oh, oh,
Yeah. Wait,
oh,
what?
fudge.
Yeah.
And of course, but he didn't say fudge. Oh, fudge. And he's like, is that a tallywhacker?
Yes,
I
the
just
tallywhacker.
died, dude.
That was the best. That was the best. I freaking love
Oh,
that.
I
So I was
know.
hoping to get that, but I got just as good of a response with a kind of a mouth agape and just like, what the fuck? Or sorry, what the heck am I looking at?
Yeah.
So you know what? I've gone almost 2 hours without cussing, so that's a record for me.
Bro, dude, well
Yeah.
done, friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. That's funny.
Man, I tell you, that movie is just, oh man,
It's a great time.
yeah.
If you
First
have a
time,
friend that has never
yes,
seen it, you have to be there with them when they watch it. Make sure they stick through it all the way to the end, and just get your phone out and record their their reaction because
yeah, for real.
it's
Don't
gonna
film
be
the
the
screen because
best.
you can't show that to anybody, but
Yes,
film the person. That's what you want to
yes,
do. Yes.
absolutely, so funny.
Denisha with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says Craven, I want to upgrade my channel membership. Okay. Great. Okay. No, yeah, 'cause I checked Patreon just now, and I saw that you are a Final Cut member there. So if you're trying to upgrade to Final Cut on as a member, channel members, well, I think that's what you've been saying. I think that's what I think if I understand you correctly. So try the link I sent in the chat. I hope it works for you. I do. I don't know if it will work for you or not. I hope so. I can tell you this: if you have a laptop handy or a PC desktop, they still make those. If they, I don't see many people use them. I know they make them. If you have a home computer or a laptop computer, and you use Google or any whatever browser you want, just go to YouTube and log in. It's gonna definitely work. If you have an Android phone, it will work as well. And iPhone, I don't know. People have told me it doesn't always show up. So that could be what the problem is if it's not working. But try it out. Try the link I sent. And also just look next to the subscribe button on this live stream right now and see if you see a button that says join or it may say upgrade. I'm not sure 100%. But it'll be one of those two. Check that out. And I hope it works for you because I know you've been trying to upgrade for a while tonight. And I would love to be able to see you get that accomplished if that's what you're wanting to do. So let me know. Keep working at it. I'll put the link in there again, just so it's right here on the front. You can hit it. Let's see here. We go. Join. There it is. Join. Okay. Hang on, Denisha. I'm coming. I'm on my way. All right, Denisha. Right now, this link right here should pop up in like 2 seconds. Right there. Try clicking it. Hopefully that will work for you. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. And Maveryk, what should we do for Denisha's super chat, man? What do you think?
How about we haven't done? I mean, we did all of the Bobo bounces, but we haven't singled out 2 or 3. So she donated $2. So we'll give her Bobo number 2.
All right. Denisha, here you go. This is for you. Crank it up.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready.
Nice. That
Those
trapdoor floor, man.
Trapdoor floor. That's right, man. You got to watch out. They'll get you every time.
That's funny.
Now I see Andrews says, perfect, Craven. That's the ending I've been calling since her statement about making my people angry. Everyone dies. Yeah, see, I could see it. No question, they're all dead in the end, except Michael doesn't get a definitive death. Yeah. I'm telling you now, guys, I'm really giving that out tonight as a bold prediction that, I mean, if you want to go out and just absolutely end this line, the Strode line, all that started right in 78, Mav, just kill everybody.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
That's how you end the story.
Those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
That's what you do.
I'm with you.
Yeah, man. All right. I think it's time. Anything else for Halloween Ends?
No.
We've been on Halloween Ends this whole night, which has been fun because that's what happened the other night. It was the reverse. It was Scream all night and no Halloween.
Yeah.
And tonight's been all Halloween, which has been fun. Anything else you want to share for bold predictions?
No, I think as of now, that's all I've kind of conjured up in my head. So I'm ready to move it on to Scream. If you're good with it, let's do it.
I think it's time to go to. I'm just making sure. Let me look at some last minute chats here about it, real quick. And I know that Daddy Queen is already gone, but I flagged this from earlier. Do you want Lindsay Wallace to have a bigger role or the same as last time? Yes, I do. I want her to have a bigger role than last time. I think she's great. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
And what about you, Mav? Do you want to have a bigger role as well?
Yeah, I thought she was nice. She was a nice addition. I'll keep it short and sweet. I do want to see her have a bigger role. I don't have a problem with that at all. I thought she was awesome in Kills. She was a bright spot in that movie for me.
Yep, same here, 100%. Dustin, you see, everybody dies but us. Everybody dies but us. We got to carry on. Plan the sequel. Because these days, you got to have a sequel. Ah!
I love that. I love that.
So good.
He was on another level, man. I swear.
Dude,
That's
I'm
just
telling
one of the
you.
Best performances.
Every time. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, just the best. Like, you think about a horror, like the reveal, and especially in something like that, masked killer, slasher, what tops that? His final, like 8 to 10 minutes on screen. I can't think of anything better. I
know,
really
man.
can't. It's just amazing.
It is amazing, man. I mean, just and he talked about how filming in filming Scream, how difficult it was because, for the kitchen scene 118, the final, which we're talking about, because when him and Billy, look at that, I just love this shot, Wes holding the knife.
Epic shot,
man. That whenever him and Skeet had to come in to film these kitchen scenes, they had to be on level 10. I mean, like, they had to just turn it on, and how basically they were exhausted at the end because their adrenaline, everything, to take multiple takes of all of those scenes and all that energy they had to have. Yeah. And you would, I'm telling you, you would never know that they've been doing that for like almost 3 weeks.
Right.
I mean,
gosh, that level that he's on is just, it's how do you match that? I know we've talked about it before, but I mean, it's what makes me feel like he would be the best fit for Freddy Krueger, is like the evil side of him that he shows in that last part of the movie, but also the animation, the silliness throughout the movie that he brings. Like, who would be I can't think of a better candidate just from the chops, right? Just from what he's shown in movies. Because he's like, I remember the first movie I ever saw him in was Hackers. And I think that was like 94, 95. And like, he was up there with his performance even then. There was a scene in that movie I mimicked and I got in trouble because I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I did something that I saw him do, and it did not fly well with my mom. So,
Oh
but like
no.
I'll maybe do it on another stream, but yeah, it just he's always brings like he's at a level, he's like at an
Yeah.
11 every time. So I don't know, man. He's just it's hard to top that, and that's partially why I just like I need him back. I need to have Stu back in this Scream franchise. You know.
Oh man, it's totally, dude, totally so.
Mhm.
Um, let's see here real quick if we got anything else that's Halloween I wanted to hit. Let's take a look here. I like Scary mentioned earlier that he feels like the radio tower is going to be something to notify Haddonfield when they have eyes on Myers, or possibly where they have the final battle. Yeah, I mean, I have to say I'm not a fan of the radio tower for the final battle.
Mhm.
I don't know. The reason is I just don't want to see, you know, uh, climbing up like King Kong.
Yeah,
And
it's too human of a move for me to watch Michael to
yeah,
climb a ladder. I don't want to see that. You know, I just that's something I don't want to see. I like him like popping up from behind big hedges and like around a corner or something, but like I don't want to watch him climb a ladder. It's just
no,
that's too much for me.
yeah. And hey, I got a super chat here that came in earlier, and I don't know
Oh,
why it didn't
sweet.
pop up. Mohammed with a super chat. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, nice.
Congrats. Yeah, congrats on the milestone. You deserve more. Hopefully, many more to come. Oh, Mohammed, thank you, man. And you're such a great supporter of the channel, man. It's always good to see
Mhm.
you. I hope you're still here. I see this is from quite a while ago, and I apologize I didn't see this sooner for you, man. And I hope you're still here. But if not, hopefully you'll hear this on the replay. But thank you so much, man. And for your super chat, let's do something else. Let's do, how about, you know what? There's always a good time to have more people enter into our discussions with us.
Well, I didn't know you wanted to get involved with the discussion, Mr. Helper. Say it! Say it!
I freaking love Sam Kinison. I don't know how many people actually know who that person
Dude.
is, but God, he was talk about being on another level,
Yeah,
right?
bingo. He was like a Stu Macher
Yes,
character.
of comedy.
Yes.
He was so wild, and his we won't get into it, but his background, like you wouldn't
Oh
think
yeah.
that he is that same person when you see his stand up, like his upbringing and all that stuff. It's wild. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I know.
Oh
I
yeah.
love Sam Kinison.
Yeah. For he was died so young, but you know,
Mhm.
what a mark he made in the time he was here in the comedy. It was
Oh
crazy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mohammed, thanks again, man. Really
Yep.
appreciate it. All right, we are gonna. Oh, here, hold on a second. Got another super chat here. It just came in right now. I see you there. What's up, Alonzo, with a $2 super chat? Bold prediction. All right, everyone teams up and kills Myers. Ooh. Well, they kind of tried that with the town, but I have to say, having an iron, bringing an iron to a knife fight, I don't know, man. That's not a very
Yeah.
good weapon.
Bringing an iron to a Myers fight is not
Yeah.
very smart. Although, remember, did you ever see the movie Valentine?
Oh yeah, love that movie. It's so
remember where
underrated.
he kills that one of the gals in that with the iron, and he's whipping that thing around, and I'm like, oh my god, like that
Yes.
was an intense freaking scene. And unless granted, if your opponent is Michael Myers, don't bring an iron, but if it's just somebody else, like an iron may do the job. Because that scene in that movie was wild, man. Holy cow, that was a crazy kill.
It was. That's a
Mhm.
great. That would be a really fun watch party to
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Valentine, I love that
Yep.
movie. That's a
Same here.
good movie. Yep.
Or my two favorite post non-Scream movie
Yes.
in the Scream era
I think I know what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
All right, one of them is Valentine. We'll start
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
My second one, which is actually, I'm going to flip them. That's actually Valentine's my second. My
Mm-hmm.
most favorite is Urban
Yep.
Legend.
Yep. Me too. Same here.
Dude, so
So good.
good.
Yep. The first Urban Legend. That
Yes.
the opening with Brad Dorff and the gas station and
Mm-hmm.
the turnaround. Oh my god. So that freaked me out. I still to this day will look in my back seat because of that damn movie.
See, horror movies do help us in the real world,
They
man.
do. They're practical. They're
Yeah,
practical.
that's right, man. So, Alonzo, thank you for your super chat. And I'm going to give you a clip here that has been made famous on the Night Watch Zone. And I'm going to play a little bit of it for you here as well. It's time to get groovy.
Don't let go.
I know.
Yeah.
I love the head
Oh
bobbing.
yeah. Well, the clock right here, that's the
Yeah?
same clock from Creepshow. It's not the one from the movie, but it's the exact same everything from that
Really?
movie. Yep. Hmm.
No, that's awesome, man.
Yep. That's been in since I was a kid. We've had that, and I ended up getting it from my parents. So, and I was like, cool.
Sweet.
They don't even realize like it's a Creepshow kind of. But yep,
Yeah.
hangs out in my man cave.
Love it, dude.
Yep.
That's great. Um, just want to say hi to JJ. I see JJ's in the chat. I see Ghostface Fanatic in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up, dude?
Hey, listen, Ghostface Fanatic. I hope you're still here. This is just from a few minutes ago. Do me a favor, dude. I need you to Instagram me a message, please. I need to chat with you. If you would please send me a message on Instagram or Twitter or email me at cravenssomethingscary, just as it is, at gmail.com. Please do. Please do reach out. I need to chat with you, my good friend. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Also, I also appreciate a super chat. And look at Brett James Bishop bringing it in. $5 super chat, my friend. Off subject. Okay. Thoughts on Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn in Joker 2? Joker was kind of a horror film, so I think it's okay to bring up. Oh, that's fine. Sure. Whoa, Maveryk, how do you feel about her playing that role, man?
I think she's I think she's a good actress. Excuse me, I almost slipped up, but I think she's a good actress. I don't know if are they doing the kind of traditional Joker storyline, and I'm asking this to Brad or anybody that knows, with Joaquin Phoenix's character, because I know he's different from. Well, there's a bunch of different storylines with Joker and iterations of Joker. So if they're doing that, I'm good with it. I wouldn't mind. I don't want them just casting people just for the namesake. If there's a more qualified actress, I'm always for talent over name. So, but I wouldn't be mad at that. No, not at all. So
yeah. I agree. I agree on that. I would not. I wouldn't be mad with it either. And the only problem is, she's going to have a song on the soundtrack.
There is that.
So she's going to have to sing. Now, she may not sing in the movie. Probably wouldn't do that. But you never know. She could be in a lounge. She
right.
could be
on her break or humming a tune that maybe catches his ear.
Uh-huh.
Intrigues him. Yeah,
exactly.
I could see that.
Yeah. It could totally happen. So it would be interesting. I would be fine with that as well. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Yeah.
You could do a lot worse, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some things, aren't very confusing. Some things are.
It's confusing.
It is confusing. Say your god pronouns.
So funny. I love
Thank you.
that.
Brett, that was for you, my friend. Thank you for your super chat, buddy.
Yeah.
Great question. Mega Giant says, I liked Urban Legend and Valentine. I love them. But yeah, me too, man. I'm telling you. Guys, those are like, in my opinion only, they're my most favorite non-Scream movies in the Scream era. I think that makes sense. You guys know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, if y'all haven't seen them, check them out.
Yes.
Jay's in the house. Craven. Well, hello, everyone. Hello, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Welcome. Welcome to the show, to the party. What ended up being an extra special party tonight. Unexpectedly, hitting 5,000 subscribers on the live stream, which is just still my mind's a bit blown. I'm still pretty shocked.
I'm just as pumped, I think, as you, because I got to actually be here for it. You know, that's
right.
like, to me, that's such a cool feeling, because I literally went from laying on my couch listening to you to like now I'm here, and I got to be here when you hit 5K. So that's awesome, man. That's so cool.
Man. Well, that means a lot to me, buddy. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. What's up, Ghost419? What's happening? Jennifer says Valentine's one of my favorites as well. Yeah,
it's good.
It is good. You know, just because this is a 5K night and we still got 44 people here and new people are just joining, Maverick, how about are you good for another half hour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay. We're going to extend the stream 30 minutes. I was originally going to end it in like 4 minutes at midnight. That was my plan, ish. And you know what? We're going to go longer. As long as you guys stick around. If you guys start bailing on us, then we'll call it a night. But if you're still here and you're going to hang out, then we'll stick around for a little while longer. Up to 30 minutes. And, you know, who knows? If we get super chats start coming in, you just never know how long things can go, Maverick. If you know, it just never know.
Ride the wave.
You ride the wave. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Hey, Michael, before you go, man, I see you get ready to head out. I have one of your questions here I wanted to cover. Let me get that before you leave. Hang on. Oh yeah, and it is a Stu question. We haven't talked Scream yet. That's why I haven't got to your question. We were doing Halloween all night. But yeah, let's see here. If you're still here, Michael, if you're not, then hopefully you'll catch it on the replay. But it was this one. It's a great question. So, do we think? Who do you think? Tatum? Oh, who? Okay, I'm sorry. Who do you think killed Tatum, Billy, or Stu? Yes. I have a definitive opinion on this. But Maverick, do you have one? Do you want to go first?
I don't know if it's the right opinion. I think it was Billy. I think that him shortly after the garage door opening scene, when the party's kind of everyone's exiting, we see him kind of run up all quick and slide into the door. Now, maybe that was a complete misdirect that was done by Wes, but for me, it feels like I feel like it would have made more sense for it to be Billy, just because he was completely unaccounted for throughout the entire party. No one knew that he was there. And Stu, it's obviously his house, his party. And he did do the "I'll be right back," and then we have the he asked Tatum to go get beer.
He asked her to go. He sent her to the garage.
Yeah, he sent her to the garage. So I feel like Billy was waiting in the garage. That was all orchestrated by them. And then after the job was done, he slides up to the front door, and then he kind of gives Stu a look. And I can't do it because I got this face on. He gives him a look like the job is done. Like she's been taken care of. So Billy, for me, that's my opinion. I don't know if yours is different, and maybe you got some facts if it is, but
no, it's 100% Billy in my book. Stu sent her to the garage, and like you say, and he stayed in the living room watching. He was watching. Right. That's when the rules came on.
Yes,
that's all happening when she's down in the basement.
Yes.
Or not the basement. The basement's the new.
Yeah.
Scream 5 says, we'll retcon his basement and we'll call it a red garage and call it a basement, whatever. Right. But yeah, it was he was in there in the living room still. And so either way, it was, in my opinion, it's 100% Billy because, And what really is the key is, to me, is what you just hit on. It's when they're standing there, people are leaving, and all of a sudden Billy just comes, whoom, this is like slides in, like you said, out of nowhere in the front door, and he looks at Stu and he does that.
Yeah,
he does his eyebrows look like.
Yep.
It was a total signal in my mind. Like it's done.
I agree. I agree. That was it for me. So.
Yep. So Michael, I hope that was your burning question. I saw you asked it a few times, but I was holding on to it because we've been doing Scream talk. I mean, Halloween talk all night.
Right.
But guess what? We're shifting. We're in Screamland now. We're pulling up, and Maverick, I would say we're rolling into Woodsboro, but we're not. We're rolling into New friggin' York City, baby.
The Big Apple.
Pretend New York City. We're gonna go as it's a fake New York, but it's still New York.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, guys, Pluto says, I suppose that's only fair because you're right. Because last time that's what happened. We did like almost 2 hours of Scream talk, and then like 15 minutes of Halloween talk. So it's balancing out right now. And I also see Amber's comment. Amber says she thinks it was Billy as well. 100%, Amber. I agree.
Yeah.
We agree, I should say.
Yes.
All right. Now, so we're in New York, and I got a video up today, guys. If you have not seen it yet, you really need to check it out because it is a location image. It's an exclusive image I got from my good friend Chris, who runs Discover Montreal. He lives in Montreal. He's actually going and taking pictures to send me for exclusive updates. So, guys, I'm going to continue to bring you exclusive Montreal pictures. You guys make sure you're checking the videos out. There'll be multiple times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, I'll be having updates on Montreal. He sent me an image today, Maveryk. I don't know if you've seen the video because I didn't post it till like 5 o'clock. So,
yeah, I kind of told you I was tied up all day.
You were
today.
tied up.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I haven't gotten this. So if anything, silver lining, this is all going to be fresh. If you're going to get into it, it's going to be fresh reaction for me because I haven't been able to see anything. So, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so here's what I'll do then. I will, for those who have not seen it, I'm going to put a link to it in the chat. And there we go. All right, so here's a link to the video after the stream, guys. I want you guys to go check this out when this video, if you haven't seen it yet. And hi, Caleb. How you doing, man? I see you there. Welcome to the stream. And we're almost up to 50 again. It just gets the ebb and flow. It's the ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's a good thing. It's all right. So here is the, let's see here. Oh, just real quick. Ghostface Fanatic with a comment that I agree with. Scream 5 is easily the weakest film in the franchise, in my opinion. It just wasn't like the other 4 films. I know it's a different style. It is different style of film compared to the. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's Pepsi and Coke. It's like, you know, it's all it is. It's some people are gonna prefer this new style that Radio Silence is trying to invoke, and some will just not prefer it. I personally have 5 ranked as my least favorite of the films as well. It's ranked 5th place, but I still like it. You know, I still like it. That's the thing about. That's why I say when I rank Scream movies, and I haven't done an official video, I should do that. Is I don't like to say better or worse, which is the best, which is the worst, because it's not. There's no objective standard by which to measure it.
Right. Yep.
So it's subjective. So I like to say what's your most favorite. And least favorite, because least favorite is still a favorite. You see what I mean? It's just my least favorite,
especially with Scream, right? Because there's franchises where I won't watch some of the sequels or reboots, whatever they are. But Scream, there's not a bad, in my opinion, there's not a bad. There's got to be a last place, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. So I'm with you.
Yeah, man. That's right. Some movies, you're right. Dude, there are some bad Halloween movies, bro.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of contradicting myself, but they're just, to me, they're just, Zombies Halloween too, man. Just
they're rough.
find your nearest fire pit and just chunk it. All
Yeah.
right, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm with you, man. I am with you.
Michael, I'm glad you're still here and got to hear your question answered, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for being patient, man. You held through 2 hours of Halloween talk, but we finally got to Scream. So, and I'm glad you're still here, man. Kick back, have a good time, relax, chill, grab yourself a drink, a snack, whatever you like. By the way, what did you have a drink of earlier? I never asked you.
The shot?
Yeah, what's a shot?
Oh, I did a shot of whiskey. I have a thing of Bullet bourbon over there. So I did. Well, it was a double shot because that thing is massive. This is a big, like this is not your traditional shot glass. So
nice, dude.
It was a double of some whiskey. So I love me some whiskey.
It's like a double shot for 5K, right?
Yeah,
5K double
absolutely.
shot.
Yeah, you hit 10K. Just stay tuned, everybody. You hit 10K, stay tuned.
Ooh, man, 10,000, bro, man. I tell you, I mean, I guess really, like, I appreciate every single step on the ladder. Like, you know, every 100, then every 200, every 3. You know what I mean? Like each one, every 100. I mean, I appreciate every one. I mean, first of all, let me get that right up front. Every one I appreciate. But I'm talking about in terms of, like, you know, when you look at goals, like long-term goals, 5 was one I wanted to reach in the first 3 years, 2 to 3 years. So, hey, it's 9 months, baby. Let's go. So I hope that if growth will continue and I will believe that God will continue to bless His channel. That's right. God is blessing a horror channel. You heard me. And I believe that if it will continue to grow, then I don't know. I think 7,500 is probably my next big marker, you know, goal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that you write down. But I mean, that's not to say any of these other any of them are less valuable. It's just, you know, 7,500 probably, and then 10. Those are my next two, like what I'll call milestones for me.
Yeah.
I'm shooting for.
You'll get there before you know it, man. Before you know it.
Man, you know, just I've always had, like I said earlier, man, I'm going to stay true to what I started this channel for and to do, and just try to be consistent, you know, and just stay focused on doing my very best that I can do. And the results are out of my hands. You know, they'll take care of themselves, right? So anyway, you guys are great. All right, so let's see here. We've got some Scream questions here.
Let's do it.
We've got one here from Scream Ortega that says, do you think Stu Macher could still be out there in the world being a killer once again? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think we'll see it. I think we will.
Yep. I think that Stu Macher returning is just as plausible with or without Sidney. That's not required to happen. And I think that you could even make an argument that the odds are even stronger for him to return without Sidney because not Radio Silence, but the studio, Lantern, the people that are funding this film, who control the budget, the business executives, they're feeling a lot of heat right now. And I don't think Stu's coming in 6th, though. I have to tell you, I still think it's going to be 7.
No, the thing that scares me was his comments make me nervous about his return. He's kind of taken a firm. He's siding with Nev, and I don't fault him for doing that. But that's the only thing that makes me nervous. Is he's speaking out pretty loudly on her behalf. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm still gonna hold out hope because I want it so bad that I'm gonna hold the line, right? Hold the line. Like I'm not breaking that. But that it does make me a bit nervous for sure.
Yeah. I understand that, and we were talking about it a little bit on the collective earlier today. Is that I think it's raw right now. The emotions are raw. It's all very, very hyper raw and sensitive to this.
Right.
As time goes, I mean, these things, yeah, they'll never be forgotten. I'm not talking about Nev. I'm talking about Stu or
Right.
Matthew Lillard.
Yep.
His comments. Yeah, he made those comments, but you know what? First of all, we don't even know if those business executives will be working there in a year.
That's true.
Those people could be gone that he's talking about. It could be new blood that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even care what he said about those people.
Right.
So there's so many variables in place. I mean, they could easily work out a situation where they mend the bridge with Sydney, with Nev.
Mm-hmm.
And Nev comes back in 7 and everything's
Right.
fine. I mean, let's don't just jump off the bridge and just, and say it's all over, because I don't think it is. And even though he made those strong comments, I still, I believe that these people, and I don't know them, but based on what we know about them so far and what we've seen from like the Weinsteins and others that are
Right.
very in the same position,
Oh yeah.
these people care, Maverick. They don't care what you say or think about them. They want money. They want
Yep.
box office sales, and they'll
Money
never even
talks.
interact with these actors. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it does talk. And so I guess I said all that to say it's pretty scathing what he said, but I also have seen worse stuff than that. When you're talking about the business that it is in Hollywood,
Right.
that stuff will blow over a
Oh,
year
yeah.
from now. Come on, man. No.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on it. It just, like I said, it makes me nervous, but I'm not wavering from my position.
Yeah.
I've got my predictions on what's going to happen. I'm sticking with them, but it does make me a little bit nervous. It's kind of the same with the Mindy Jasmine Savoy Brown's comments. All it meant to me, like, it's kind of, maybe it's bad to say this, but like I felt like, oh, she knows that she's in the script, she's going to be expendable, which was part of my prediction anyways, that she was going to be killed in 6. The fact that she's kind of speaking out, maybe she knows like she's not coming back.
Could
so
be.
It's okay. Like, we're already signed on for 6. I could say what I want. They don't got to worry about bringing me back for 7 because I know I read the script. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that was kind of like reading a little too much into it. That's where my head went,
Hey, it's an interesting thought, because I saw that yesterday as well, and that's another video I haven't made yet that I'm going to. I've got like 3 now, not 2. I have 3 in the works, and I'll get 1 or at least 1 out tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe 2. But yeah, man, Jasmine's speaking out too, are supporting Nev, and she's on staff with this movie. And you make a good. I thought, that's a good point. Maybe she knows she's dying, and so it just doesn't matter. She's not coming back.
She doesn't got to worry about negotiations with 7. Because it's already there.
That's right. This is the end of the line.
Yeah.
So that's very possible. And hey, got a super chat just came in from one of my Craven Knights, Bullet 411, with a $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend.
Sweet.
Congrats on 5K. Your hard work is truly appreciated. Oh, and Craven, thrill me. You know what? Bullet, thank you first of all for your super chat. That's so generous. And secondly, thank you for your support of this channel as a Cravenite every month, and here in the chat and in video comments. And man, I just appreciate you and all that you do to support me and support the channel and the content. It means the world. And frankly, my friend, you do thrill me. Here you go, buddy.
Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me. Thrill me.
Detective, thrill me.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I love it. Thank you so much, Bullet. Man, I really do appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Oh, my gosh. Michael says, oh, hold on. Bye, Destin. You may already be gone.
See you,
See you,
buddy.
buddy. Yep. Talk to you soon, man. I'll see you tomorrow night for our special stew meeting before Saturday. We're meeting tomorrow night. Woo-hoo, it's gonna be good. Uh, Michael has another question here that our statement. I think Stu's controlling everything. It'll be revealed in Scream 7. Ooh, I hope so. That's kind of been my whole beginning and end game, because in my mind he was behind the events of Scream 5. I made some videos on it. I think there's breadcrumbs in that movie that point towards it. So I do think Stu Macher is behind it. I'm going to be very curious to see if we get any Stu breadcrumbs in 6. If we're going to get anything that may point us to him, we may not. And the thing is, we don't have to, because if it's truly the cult idea of Ghostface, and Stu is running this cult, if that's what we're doing, he may not. He's just not going to show up in 6 anyway, because he's going to be there in 7. And that's the big reveal. With or without Sydney? What do you think, Mav?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what's going to, for him to be in this, I think that's going to have to be a major part of it, right? Like that he's the dreaded threads, the whole, how everything is kind of coming to fruition. In the end, it's got to be that he was pulling the strings. How big or how small, that's for them to determine with the story, but I feel like it's got to be there. Otherwise it's going to feel like it's not going to feel as heavy, you know what I mean? It's not going to feel as like, oh wait, these people just worship Stu, but now he's out, now he's killing people. They were doing this for him, but he had no involvement whatsoever. Like, it's got to be that he was, whether he had someone on the inside that was a fan of his, that had a guard position at a prison or whatever it is. Because I think that he's going to either be in prison or a psych ward. That's where my head is at with it. He's got to be controlling it somehow, because people call shots from prisons. It's not, that's not unheard of, right? There's plenty of, they call them shot callers for a reason, is they're in prison and they're making determinations, stuff you probably wouldn't even think about on the streets. So I'm thinking that we're dealing with something like that with Stu.
Yeah, me too, man. And I have this idea that I've been kicking around. I think I mentioned it maybe on one of my most recent live streams, but it's hard to remember for sure. But I know I haven't put it in a video. So I have this idea. I've been mulling it around, and I think it could be fun to see. Is what if? Check this out. This would be like in 7. I mean, it could technically be done in 6, really, but either way, because one of the things is, it'd be great to see Stu, but I want to see him more than just in the final 15 minutes of a movie. Right. And so, how could that be done? And I think I figured out a way. So check this out, guys, and Mav. I want to see what you think. In 7, let's just say 7. Either, it doesn't really matter, whichever. Let's just, for now, we'll go 7. Sam is working somewhere in New York. She's working. She's got an apartment or a house there. We're in New York, and assuming she's still in New York, who knows? But it doesn't really matter. Wherever she lives, she's working somewhere to pay the rent. And what if it's a scenario where we see Stu introduce himself into her, like bumps into her at her job. Now, she's never seen him.
Right.
Because remember, there's no, she doesn't know what he looks like at all.
Right.
And so imagine if, she's at some job, maybe, restocking shelves, or, it doesn't really matter what her job is. She could be a server at a restaurant, whatever. Anyway, he stalks Sam because he wants to be, and I talked about this in my video called Stu's Motives on the channel.
Right.
One of the, remember this? One of the 3 R's. He wants to reconnect with a Loomis, and Billy's dead. So the closest he can get to Billy now is his daughter. his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good night, Brett. Just want to say, Brett James just is heading out. Good night,
Yeah.
Brett. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you were here tonight. But he wants to reconnect with the Loomis. So he wants to get in with Sam, not to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that's one scenario. You could write a whole story where he's trying to kill her. I mean, that's fine. But here's what I like better, Mav. He doesn't want that. He wants to reconnect. He wants the feeling he had with Billy again. And he's hoping he can get that feeling back. Getting back that killing feeling. He hopes he can.
I like it.
You know, he wants that restored, and he's going to try to do it through his daughter.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He stalks her. Number one,
Right.
he learns her where she works, follows her. He sees what she does. He knows her routine, and then he goes into her job, runs into her on purpose. It'll appear like an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And says, "Oh, hi, my name is whatever, my name's Jason, not John or whatever."
Yeah.
Anyway, he does this throughout the movie, and we see it. Like no one else knows this is happening. She says something like, "Oh yeah, I met this nice guy, whatever." He's working his way to get her trust built. Is what this is about. And then he happens to run into her where she's going to Starbucks or something, and yeah, you want to join me for a coffee? And they start, and all this is doing is he wants to be close to her because she's Billy's daughter, and he wants to eventually kill with her. That's the whole point. He wants to groom her, manipulate her, like he did Amber, Richie, and whoever these new Ghostface killers are in 6.
Right.
So at the end of the game here, Mav, and at the end of the movie, we're seeing Stu throughout the movie get closer and closer and closer to her, to the point that she trusts him. They changed phone numbers, not necessarily to date, just someone that he's a lot older, someone that they have a connection, whatever. And then in the third act, he turns and shows he suggests what he wants to do. And she's like, all of a sudden, she's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not going to kill anybody. And then he reveals who he is. And I was your dad's best friend. We killed together. You and I can kill together. And then, man, we have this showdown where he just goes vintage Stu. He turns from wanting to be close to now wanting to destroy her for rejecting him.
I like that. You know what? And I was thinking, a place where he could have that, like, kind of chance and encounter with her is like outside of a self-help group or something, right? Like somewhere where she's kind of, it's like she's trying to wean herself off of those the medications that she was taking. I can't remember if they ever disclosed what it was, but like they bump into each other, like she's walking out and he's walking in, or vice versa, you know what I mean? And they go, "Oh, hey, just sorry about that," but like he's only there staged, right? Like he knows he's been following her, and like that would be a good spot for them to have that kind of, "Oh, you're here for this class?" "Yeah, I'm here." "Oh, yeah, so and so is awesome." And then that's how they spark up their conversation. I like that. I really do. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I really do. I like it.
Sweet. I mean, I've just been kicking it around for a few days, and I'm like, I think I'm going to probably do a video on this whole theory of how this could play out as a possible way to do it. Because what that will do, if he's in a mask the whole movie, and we won't know that's Stu. Right. We want to see him. We want to see some of those personalities, the way he would, Stu. Now he's not going to be the same guy. He's not 17 anymore. But this would allow us as the audience to get to see him knowing who he is. Right. But no one else does, because he's never around anybody else. Gail never sees him. Kirby never sees him if Kirby's still alive in 7. And the twins, they don't know what he looks like. Right. And, if he had, any type of damage from the TV, if anything did cut him, he'll have some scars.
Right.
But just another horror fan I see here chiming in says, it kind of matches what I'm about to say. He said, wouldn't give away a Blick plot point. I don't think so, because we are the only ones that would know it's him, the audience. Everyone in the movie, they don't even know about it. Maybe she doesn't even bring him around them. It's just kind of somebody that Sam is seeing on her own over here. And like I said, the whole group thing. Like if he was part of this group therapy or whatever group support group, that's the perfect way to form, because you're both a little vulnerable, or he's not. He's pretending to be.
Right.
She is, though.
He's phoning it in, but she's literally trying to fix the issues that she has. And he's preying off of that, That's what
that's what predators do. That's right. They look for people who are vulnerable that they can control and manipulate, and once they get their hooks in, they've got them, and it takes very hard to break that. And now I like what just another horror fan suggesting. He's suggesting, like, we don't even know as the audience. He's got a lot of work done. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
And so we don't know. We think here's the problem with this, though. We know his voice.
Yeah.
His voice is so easy to recognize. There's no way. Yeah. That's why I think you have to just he just has to be him.
Yeah.
But no one in the movie knows it.
Yeah. No, I like that. I mean, I had done a Scream 6 bold prediction video, and one of the things I had said was, because I had heard people say, like, well, what would be his motive for wanting to kill Sam and Tara? Well, my whole thing is if you wanted to try to articulate it, it's not hard for me, because whether you want to say, you can kind of retcon this, but Billy almost killed him, right? And whether it was intentional or not, maybe he took it as intentional. Maybe Billy was trying to kill him, but Billy almost killed him, and Billy's gone. So how does he get back, or how does he feel some sort of retribution for that act that put him into hiding, whether he faked his death or, he survived but is, breaking out of a psych ward or whatever? His motive would be, well, I'm going to get his baby girl. In order for me to feel that retribution, I'm going to kill his daughter. But how does he do that? He doesn't kill her quick. He doesn't sneak up and just stab her in the back. He kills everybody in her friend group, right? He starts targeting Tara's friends, and then Tara, right? He starts targeting all those people, and he still has the tie to the OG characters. So he's still got his ties to Sydney and Gail. So he can bridge. If we got the new crew and the OGs, Stu has a direct line between all of them. He wants to kill Sam because Billy damn near killed him in 96, and he's got unfinished business, which is Gail and Sydney. So they could do that as well. I like your idea. I'm not trying to say that go away from that. I'm just saying that was part of my whole thing. Was I had heard so many people say, well, he's got no reason to want to kill Sam. I feel like he does.
Yeah.
And it just lies in the ending of 96 was Billy was stabbing the hell out of him, and he was like, stop it, I'm dying. He was doing that whole thing, pleading to him, like, you're killing me here. And it's one of those things where maybe in the moment he didn't realize it, but thinking back, years after surviving that near-death experience, like, dude, that dude was trying to kill me. He stabbed me so many damn times. He was stabbing me in places we didn't agree on being stabbed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they weren't supposed to do all of that. But at the end of the day, here you go, Amber. This is the stream. That's all right, this link here I just put in the stream. This is to the actual live stream for Saturday. This is not the trailer. This is the actual stream that you can go to, smash the thumbs up button on it, and set a reminder for it. So for everybody in the live chat here, you guys, all 50 of you, if you click that link I just sent, and it will take you to the event stream page, and just that's where you want to copy the link and share on social media. Tag Matthew Lillard, and be sure you smash the thumbs up button while you're there, so that this will start circulating even more and more. But yeah, man, that you can definitely write a good story for both scenarios,
Mm-hmm.
where he wants to kill her and he also doesn't.
I
Both either
agree.
way. Yeah.
I agree. Real quick, just another horror fan at 1025. He had put out yes, that one. Watch, if you haven't seen it. Watch my bold prediction video on Scream 6. I think you'll see a lot of similarities in what you want in that video. After this, though, don't leave here to watch it. Do it later. Do it tomorrow. I don't care. But yeah,
But definitely do it. Yes.
but definitely do it.
And again, I want to make sure you guys haven't said it in a little while now. If you haven't yet already, be sure to subscribe to Maveryk Media. He's got a great channel.
You.
You're welcome, man. You have a great channel, great content. He's a Cravenite. He's a supporter here of the channel and of my content and of me. All three. It's the trifecta. So definitely subscribe to his channel tonight. He's got some great stuff. Absolutely, buddy. I think we've been going for almost 3 hours. I think we're going to go ahead and we'll stop the stream at 3 hours. So we're at 2 hours and 53 minutes. So 7 minutes to go.
All right. All right.
Good night, Scream Ortega. You have a great day as well. Take care.
Good night.
Amber says, thanks, Craven, and done. Great.
Amber.
Hopefully Matthew Lillard will see that notification and say, what's the People versus Stu Macher?
Right?
What's that about? And go,
that'll catch his eye.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Just another horror fan says, I don't know where I want Stu. I just want Stu. Dude, I understand. Trust me, I'm with you. I know. Telling you, man, we got to, where's it at? We need to, oh, here it is. Yeah, we gotta get it up, man. We gotta do the Stu dance. We haven't done the Stu dance yet. There you go, Maveryk.
It'd be better if I was standing, but there's not a whole lot of room behind me because I got this big ass chair.
You're good, man. Yeah. That's all right.
End up breaking something.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's no good. Oh man. So yeah, it's gonna be great to see what happens, and I'm really just holding out hope that we're gonna get Stu in this trilogy that we're just on. Yeah. It'll be such a huge missed opportunity if they don't do it. I just really feel strongly about that.
Yeah,
man.
I agree. And well, going back to thanks,
there you
Jennifer.
Go, Mav.
Yeah,
get another sub, dude.
I think you'll like it, Jennifer. I hope you'll like it. We'll see. Going back to another bold prediction of mine was I think instead of a trilogy, I think we're gonna get 4 movies. Wes gave us 4 movies.
Okay.
And let me preface by saying if 6 financially is a success, I feel like we're going to get 4 movies. They're going to go 4 and 4. They're breaking the mold. They're breaking from the trilogy aspect. We're going to get 4 movies. So by the time it's done, I think we're going to get an 8, which also gives us a little bit more time to kind of build, because everyone's saying, well, they have so much work to do with this new cast and crew and with the OGs and all that stuff. 4 movies. That gives you all the time in the world to do all the establishing you want to do. So I think the 8th movie would be a surprise. We're not going to think it's coming, and so don't be let down if we don't get Stu in 7, because I feel like there's going to be a surprise announcement. Scream 8, and it's going to be Stu returns. That's as bold as I could get. Probably a lot of egg on my face by the time this is all said and done, but I feel like 4. We got 4 from Wes, and I'm not saying Radio Silence is Wes. I know you saw the other day I have an autographed Wes Craven picture with the Freddy glove, and it's got the certificate of authenticity, so it's legit. It's legit.
Love it, dude. Yeah. I saw that. I said, "Look at that. That is so cool, man."
I got a John Carpenter and I got a Wes Craven, those are like, I love those so much. So that's another bold prediction. But I know I don't want to spoil it because I want everyone to go view your video, but you did a video today. I didn't get a chance to see it because I was so busy. Is there anything kind of
Yes.
briefly that you can hit on about it that maybe I could
Yeah.
hear?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, man.
Because
I'll
I'll end
do
up
the.
watching it anyways.
Oh
So.
yeah. I'm gonna show the picture. I'll show you the picture. So I'm gonna show you guys the picture. I'm kind of like opening the Christmas present and showing it to you, and as well. So, but if you haven't seen it, check out the video. I'd appreciate the view and your comments on it. And but I'm gonna show you the image. So here's what the image I got. I woke up this morning to my inbox in my email, and I said I saw it from my buddy Chris, who's my guy on the ground there in
Boots on the
Montreal.
ground.
He is on the ground, going to the locations, driving, walking to some of them. So he said the email was like, "I have some scoop for you." I'm like, "Let's go." And so check this out. This is on what is rumored now. You've seen these pictures already, right, Mav?
Yes.
Have you seen these yet?
I've seen that.
Because these are ones he actually took on his camera and sent me a couple of days ago. I did a video on this like 2 days ago.
I've seen that one.
Okay.
Yes.
So he today said he went to the house where it's rumored to be Gail's, and you will never believe what we saw or what he saw. And he sent me the picture. You'll never believe, Maverick. What do you think is on the front porch of her house?
Of Gail's house?
Yeah. Any guesses?
Front porch, Gail's
Don't look at the
house.
chat because they may already know.
No, I'll cover it with my hand. Front porch, Gail's house, a memorial to Dewey.
All right, that's a good guess, but it's not that, and it is a jack-o'-lantern with pumpkins.
No way!
Hey, brother, we got Scream on a hollow friggin' ween.
I'm trying not to scream because my daughter's sleeping, but
dude,
oh my god,
this is the stuff I've talked about. I said, can you imagine? Just not just recently in the live stream, we're like, could you imagine having Scream on a Halloween and have the killer running around with people in costumes and Ghostface killers dressed in Ghostface costumes, and he's just walking amongst
right now,
them.
My mind's going a million miles an hour because it wasn't too long ago when you had Zoe on, and it was towards the end of your chat, and I was like, I want to see them do a major holiday. I said Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, and work in a Scream into one of those. And like my whole thing was like, I was thinking like if they did Thanksgiving because it's kind of an unassuming holiday for a Scream movie, but like. Well, imagine all your family's in town and your family's the target. And now Gams is on the chopping block because Ghostface is saying that he sees her, sitting on the porch. And you're like, oh shit, I got to hurry home. But no, dude. Oh my God. That is
Look at that.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be in the movie. That's the consensus rumors. That's where Gail lives.
Oh,
and there he walked up to the location, and there it is. All that set up with the jack-o'-lantern, dude.
No way. I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. There's so much they can do with Halloween and Scream. There's so much. Like my brain is going a million.
I know.
Like I said, a million different directions right now. But like, because like my first thought, well, not my first thought, but like kind of processing everything is like you could do kind of a Terror Train style thing with this, where like maybe there's a Halloween party and one of the Ghostface is going to be like a wolf in sheep's clothing, basically, right? Like they kill somebody, then they don that person's costume. You remember how in Terror Train the killer he would kill somebody and then he'd put that person's costume on so he could mingle and
mingle amongst them.
Yeah, and walk amongst all his targets. Holy crap. That is so, oh my God.
I mean, I literally, I was in the middle of making my Stu video about teasing his return. And I saw this email and I just shut it all down. And I immediately made this video today. I dropped it at like 4:30 in the afternoon. Guys, that's an exclusive pick. You're not going to see that anywhere else right now. I know you may now because everyone's grabbing it from my video and posting it.
Right.
But
Yeah, sorry.
no. They've been doing it since it came out.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's already making it. But
Since you
and that's okay. I don't mind. But just so you guys know, this is exclusive. Chris is going and he's taking these pictures. He's literally emailing them to me directly to post as an exclusive, and he's going to continue doing this. And so, guys, all I can tell you is if you've ever dreamt like me of seeing Ghostface walking around with amongst the trick-or-treaters, we've got him in downtown New York or a suburb of New York City.
That is
in Halloween. And I'll tell you something else. He told me was that the street that this stuff is being filmed on is they've actually blocked off the entire block.
No kidding.
The whole block, not just one part. Yeah, it is. I know, Jackie. That's why it is. Why I'm telling you. And they've blocked off the entire street. They've got security around it, and the street behind all of these houses. So, like for example, guys, these houses that we're showing you, like all these places here, these buildings, the street behind, and of course here too, the street behind these is filled with trucks, cranes, generators, electrical wires everywhere to power up all the lights and cameras and all the stuff they're going to be using. And he said that he sent me, and I don't have it available to show you right now, but he sent me an overview grid of this block where they've blocked off, and you will not believe that it is filled with alleys like this. They're all over the place, Mav.
That is so cool.
Dude, check this out. There's one alleyway that connects across both streets. So you could literally run out of a house, run down an alley, continue being chased across the street to more alleyways.
Yeah, we're going to get a good chase scene in this movie. We got it. Bro. We have to.
We have to, man. And in this shot, I know this is a shot I did a couple of days ago, but that crane's on the 4th-story balcony.
Yeah.
And could you imagine if they're mounting cameras up there to look down at the alley?
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah, what is that going to be? Oh my God. Trust me, right now I would scream if my daughter wasn't sleeping. Like, I would scream so loud. Thank you. Like,
You're welcome, my friend.
That's the coolest, man. Holy cow. Literally, like, there's so much okay, so I went from, I'm gonna see the movie. I'm excited to see the movie, but I'm not like the most hopeful to now. Like my excitement and my optimism for this movie just like skyrocketed from where I was, like, because they're doing the Halloween. Like, I feel like they've got so many options right now. Holy crap! Like,
yeah,
I'm tripping out right now.
Yeah,
it's so sick.
So many. And Michael, I see your question there, man. I will get to it before we leave. We're going to wrap up here, and we're going a little extra long, but I'll get to it because this is exciting stuff. And this was I anticipated getting into this earlier in the conversation, but that's okay because this is great. And I'm going to tell you something else, man. And someone here in the chat mentioned it, and I think it was Christopher said third act vibes with the mansion you showed. Now, man. Have you seen The Mansion yet?
No.
Oh, okay, dude. Let me get you. All right, I'm going to pour it on, brother. So, not only you have that shot and all we've been talking about with the alleyways and all this. So, I get this image, another exclusive from Chris, when he's out walking and he finds the parking base for the cast. This is BKM, and look at the font it's in. That's the Scream font.
The Scream font.
See the M with the going down? That's the Scream font. And, of course, BKM is Blackmore, which is the working title.
Blackmore.
So it's the Blackmore parking base arrow that's pointing to the right. And there's a parking lot there. There are crews parking there. Everyone involved is the base to park. And It is at the base of that, connected to it, basically at the foot of this. What I'm trying to say, right connected, adjacent to this parking base lot, is this mansion.
Whoa.
Now I know that's what I said too when I saw it. Now here's the interesting thing, guys. This mansion was actually used by the Ultra MK illegal CIA
MK
program.
Ultra.
You remember the MK Ultra in the 50s?
Yes.
Where they were doing the psychiatric hospital. This was turned into a psychiatric hospital. The MK CIA experiment was done in that building on people doing the psychiatric tests. And this is the actual place where it went. It's like the Reiner Guard or something mansion. Well, here's what Chris tells me is that this mansion, to see it up close, look at this. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
This mansion that was the psychiatric hospital has been, he said the last he heard, it's been gutted out. It's completely gutted inside, which, you imagine the sets you could build in there being gutted. But here's the great thing, Mav. This mansion, where they park right in front of it, basically, this mansion is owned by McGill University. They own the building, bro.
Oh my God.
Now, if they film at McGill University, as I really believe they will be for college,
right.
This building is owned by them. And if they have an arrangement, could you imagine the third act of this movie taking place here?
Yep. Maybe that's where the college's Halloween party or something is going to be held.
Yeah, like a final party. It's a big frat party and
big Halloween bash or something.
Yeah, Halloween bash. And you guys check this picture out. This is what it looks like with some uplighting at night. Look at that.
Oh
dude.
My God.
Oh.
What a beautiful building. Well, that's like the because I was taking some landmarks that were close to McGill University for either a psych ward or for a prison that I did. And one McGill University, the architecture is very similar to this building right here that we're looking at. But I mean, there are some beautiful buildings around where they're shooting, right? They have this is going to be. I'm like so much more optimistic about Scream 6. Just seeing the pictures that you showed me, you're like TMZ for the horror community. You got boots on the ground, leaking exclusives. This is freaking awesome, dude. Literally, this is the first time I've seen any of this, so I'm
that's so awesome, brother. And when you get a chance, man, check out. I've got those pictures and more in two different videos that I just posted. One today, one I think 2 days ago. Check it out. I talk more about it and stuff. But basically, man, that's the thing. My goal is to bring you guys exclusive images and Scream content that you're not going to get anywhere else. It's going to start, and that's what I'm trying to do. Man. I can only do that because of my buddy Chris, who lives there.
Oh, good on him, man.
Yeah.
He's doing the Lord's work, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he is. Pluto said that video had me thinking, what if Ghostface drops a victim right on Gail's doorstep? Oh, dude. That would be bold. Oh, my gosh.
Maybe it's someone in like a officer, like a deputy's uniform or something that they killed and just left there as like a reminder, of Dewey.
Yeah, man. Dustin says, I commented on the Stu's Clues video because I noticed a lot of hints that Paul's return to things you may not know. Oh, good. Cool, Dustin. I will check out your comment, buddy. Great. I look forward to reading that. That's awesome. Real quick, couple more questions, guys. Mega Giant says, thoughts on Kirby's role in Scream 6? I'll tell you what my thought is. She will not, 100% will not be the opening kill.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Not with Sydney out. There's no way. I think her role may have gotten increased, Mav, with Sydney being gone.
Yeah, that and you know what? I mean, I don't want to say that it's a money's tight thing, but it makes me, like I said, with Mindy making her comments, and feeling like she's going to be gone. I feel even more confident that we're going to lose Gail in this one. If they're bringing Sydney back, I'm assuming they are, but I feel like if it is a money thing, like that's one less mouth that you have to feed, so to speak. So I feel like the body counts are going to be really high, and I feel like we might lose Gail because of to get Sydney back, like to be
Yeah.
like, look, we shortchanged you in 6, we screwed up, we're sorry. I know we offered this, but how's this times 2 sound? You know, like I feel
Yeah.
like they're going to have to do that to get her
Yeah.
back on board.
It's probably going to take I bet her fee's going up, not down. I can tell you that.
100%. 100%.
Great question. Yeah, and I think Kirby is going to do good. I really hope that Kirby and Gail both survive. Honestly, I really do. I hope they get to live. You know.
Yeah, I think Kirby's gonna live too. I don't think she's gonna die.
Yeah, same. Craven, what do you think about Ghostface entering New York searching for new blood to feed off of? I think it's great.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think the endless possibilities are there, and there's so much fun you could do with that, man. Wow. All right, let's see here. A couple more questions, and we're going to call it a night, my friends. I'll start turning on here. I'm going to put on. This is the lights, flashing lights. We're about to close it out. Music here. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for a couple here. There was one from Michael I was going to add. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, 1042.
Yeah, there it is. Who do you think killed the principal? Billy or Stu? I'm gonna say it was either both of them. I tend to think it was both of them because they hung him up on the goalpost, and like they did Casey on a tree.
Yeah,
I think that's a two-man job.
That's a two-man job for
Yep.
sure. In the actual principal's office, I don't know, because right before that, Stu he's with Nev and Tatum, and they're planning the evening, right? The party and doing all that. And they walk one way, and he does this, like he knows his plan is coming to fruition, or him and Billy's plan is coming to fruition. And then we cut to the school. I do think that it was both of them that at least strung him up. That in the principal's office, I'm gonna guess it was Billy, but I don't really have much other than a guess.
Yeah, I actually was gonna say I think Billy too. I don't know why I feel that, but at the same time they both had to be there.
Right.
Now there's one caveat. Oh, you guys ready for a hot take?
Hot take.
You remember that Ghostface figure that's lurking and watching, right? It's at Tatum's house, and then in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very much that we need to have a longer another stream about this. You know,
right?
I feel that could very well be a Roman Bridger who's watching over.
Oh yeah,
Stu and Billy. What if it was? Because remember, Stu's hosting the party.
Mm-hmm.
So Stu probably has gone home. He's got people coming over,
getting things set up.
Yep, to get set up, right? Get the movies, everything. What if Billy killed Principal Hembry and Roman helped get him up on the goalpost? They tag teamed.
That's a hot take, man.
That's a hot take, brother.
I like that though. I like it. I really do. I mean, we don't know how embedded he was in 96 other than the inspiration, right?
Right. We don't know, but I know that someone's lurking around, and it's hard for me to believe that's Billy or Stu doing that. I just don't think it is, man.
Right. No, that's good. I like it.
I need to do a video on that too.
That's a good one.
See
That's a real good one.
dude. I get these ideas, Mav. Sometimes I actually like write it down and do a video.
Oh,
Most of
man,
the time,
I
they just
got,
go.
like, I got crazy notes and notes and notes of. I got a journal here just full of stuff, dude. So I'm
Oh.
with you. I'm with you. I have to. I'm a physical. Like I
Yeah,
have
man.
to write stuff out. I can't do the. I'm an old guy. I gotta
Oh
do
no.
the pen to paper. I can't do the typing or the voice memos. I forget. So
Hey, real quick, and guys, I'll say this: if you guys continue to bring in super chats, we'll stay a little bit longer. We're already over 3 hours now. I was gonna just do Mav and I were just gonna do 2. We talked about it, so that's just
right.
we're gonna do 2 hours. That's gonna be it. But if you guys continue to be so generous with your super chats, we'll go a little bit longer. Can't go all night, but we can go a little longer. And speaking of super chats and generous people, Jay Charisma, man, you are so generous, brother. Thank you for your super chat. It means the world to me. It really does. He says, I feel Sydney's on board for Scream 6. Okay, hot takes. Let's go.
There it is.
I understand the hype and all we see online, but it would be a surprise if we all know Sid has a final scene phone call, right? Wouldn't it be a surprise? Yeah. They have to switch it up a bit, don't you think? Mav, I'll go after you, brother. What do you think about that hot take from Jay?
Yeah. So I have that documented as my bold prediction at the end. I feel like we're going to get a Scream 2 style chase scene with Gail at her studio. I feel like that is where Gail will meet her demise by Ghostface, because we'll have assumed that the 2 killers that were doing all this they've been killed. And what we're going to be surprised with is she's wrapped up her, typing up her news story for the morning show. And that's where she's going to get the phone call from Dewey, or the voice changer Ghostface Dewey, right? From Scream 3. And she, it's going to be all sorts of emotions. The chase is going to ensue in her studio. She's going to die. Ghostface is going to take her phone and call Sydney. And Sydney's going to answer, and then we're going to get the surprise Sydney that we heard from Scream 96.
Yeah.
So that's what I was anticipating. The recent news has kind of led me to go, well, maybe we're going to just see them calling Sydney and not get the answer or that part. We're going to see that we're still going to get that end scene. We're going to see them grab Gail's phone and call Sydney, but we're not going to hear that. Maybe that's how we'll start 7. I don't know. But that's kind of where my head is at. So I'm right there with you, Jay.
That is what I wanted and was hoping that was going to be, is that we're going to get that cameo at the end. She's going to call, or she's going to get a phone call. You know what, Jay? It could be. I will say this: if this is all a publicity stunt, I think it may have gotten a little bit out of hand. Maybe it because when you've got other former cast members just slamming the executives at Lantern or Lantern Spyglass, that's the only thing. But sometimes when you do a joke or a prank, things go further than you didn't mean to happen. The only problem I have, Jay, with this idea, it's, first of all, I love the idea, because I would love it if she actually shows up at the end. We would all be like, what? So that part, I'm with you. That would be amazing. The only reason I wonder is because of how she did this. Like, if she had just come out and said, hey guys, we just didn't come to an arrangement, but this is a great movie. I want you guys to go watch it, support it, and who knows what the future holds. That would be, if it had ended that way, where there's this glimmer of hope, even from her, that this may not be the end. But when she came out and said, the offer I received does not equate to the value or the worth that I feel I've brought, I'm like, oh shoot, that's below the belt a little bit. That's like, she's hurt. she's personally
Yeah.
offended and hurt by this. That's the only thing. Now, if the studio's in on it, then brilliant.
Right.
If this is all a joke, brilliant.
Right.
Yeah. I just don't know that Nev is the one that would do that. See, she's so not that kind of person.
Right. Well, we get those. Yeah, we get those diplomatic answers all the time. In Hollywood, like where they just they don't give too much, and I felt like this was heavy, right? I mean, she genuinely felt like she was hurt, you know.
Yeah.
And
totally.
So if it is a ruse and they're fooling us all, more power to them. But it just, man, it's kind of a black eye on the studio that you would think like they roadmap all this stuff, and you would think like they got people that would be like, this is stupid. We're going to be alienating a certain segment of our fan base based off of a ruse. Like, do we think that's smart? Knowing that, eventually when it comes out that, oh, Sydney's in it, they're going to want to come and see the movie. But, like, why leading up to it? Why would you want it? Like, all the pre-sale tickets and stuff. I feel
true.
Like it's going to take a hit. And is going back to what we said the last time we live streamed, is the juice worth the squeeze?
There you go, man. That's it.
I don't know.
Because you run a risk. A studio would be willing to risk bad publicity and fans thinking that the hero of the franchise, the face of the franchise, essentially, got wronged and is not in the movie. So it's a very interesting psychology when you get into the strategy of all this. Because these are all really big questions and big factors that are involved. So, you know, it could be just as simple as we're going to do a publicity stunt and here we go.
Yeah.
But it could be a lot more than that too. It could be a lot deep. Now, I think that the bridge, or I can't say this because I don't know Nev. I never talked to her. Right. But I hope the bridge is not burned completely.
Right.
That there's still at least a few threads there that they can be repaired and they can bring her back. That's the hope.
Yeah.
But Jay, I want to say, guys, listen, if you don't know Jay, go check out Jay Charisma's channel. He is a talented rapper. This guy, he's legit. I mean, I was watching a couple of your videos, Jay, your music videos, bro, and I was just like, whoa! I was cranking it up, man, while I was working on the video. And so, seriously, go subscribe right now, guys. If you are here and you have not subscribed to Jay's channel, go subscribe. And he's got almost 1,000 subs.
Nice.
Let's get him to 1,000. He's really close. And so Jay, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. He's a Cravenite. So guys, all of my Cravenites, please, that are here listening to this, you know, I know it's late, but whoever's still here, if you're a Cravenite especially, please go and subscribe to Jay's channel. Let's show him the love and support of our community here as Cravenites, and let's try to help him get to that 1K. That's a huge accomplishment, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do that. And he's got quality stuff. Now, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't understand the lyrics, but I understand talent. I don't need to understand the words to understand talent. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, I'll sub after this stream. My wife Spanish is her first language, so she'll probably go nuts for it. So she loves, like, she's all on it. So Jay probably knows like Bad Bunny and all that. So yeah, man, like I'll get to you, and I'll get her to sub to you also, because she'll dig it for sure.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's good stuff. I mean, I don't care. I don't need to understand it to enjoy it. And so I was cranking it, the beats slamming.
Oh,
you know, I'm you know, I probably look so dorky trying to talk like. I'm just telling you, it's good. All right, I enjoyed what I heard. I thought it was great. I'm gonna watch more. He's got a lot more.
Yeah, awesome.
So Jay, keep making your stuff, bro. Keep doing your beats, writing your stuff. It's really good, and it's so great to have you in the Cravenite family. And Jay, man, that's a $20 super chat. That's really generous. Maveryk, what are we gonna do, man? We got $20 for Jay.
Man.
We're gonna have to do a few things, aren't we? I mean, that's
we got to do. If you play something, I'll do something. Just give me a second. You play a clip, and I'll be right back.
All right, man, you got it. Jay, we're gonna start with some bobos. Here we go.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready.
Gonna make your butt bomb bounce. Here I'm come.
I'll make your bubs bounce. I'll make your bubs bounce. Let's go.
I know.
So I have the last of this bottle of Don Julio.
Oh,
so I'm gonna take
all right.
in Jay's honor.
This is great.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
Jay, in your honor,
Jay.
he's going to finish the bottle. There we go. Get it up. That's awesome, man. Well done. Jay, my man. Jay Charisma. Guys, really, that's awesome, Mavs.
Like a splash, but that's all
Love
I can
it.
get out.
Love
That's
it,
for you,
dude.
Jay. That's for you, buddy.
That is for you, Jay. You are the man, guys. I'm serious, guys. Go subscribe to his channel, please. It's good stuff. Even if you're not a rap fan per se, go support. He's a Cravenite. Come on, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Jay. Absolutely, brother. And Mav says, Caleb, subscribe to your channel too, Mav.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep it rolling. I like
Jay
it.
says, you guys are amazing. Oh, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hanging out and joining in. It's always a pleasure. Jay says, Bobos. That's right, man. The full Bobos. And speaking of Jennifer, Jennifer left a super sticker. Left us a super sticker. Yeah, it's a very nice heart. It's a nice purple heart. It says thanks. You're more than welcome, Jennifer. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. And I'll tell you what, Jennifer, for your awesome sticker, let's do a little face in the soup again. What do you think, Mav?
Yeah, I like face in the soup. That makes me
too.
smile.
It does. Let's have some face in the soup.
There's an awful face in my soup.
Thank you so much again, Jennifer and Jay. All right, guys. I think it's that time. I think it's about that time, my friends. We're going to call it a night. We went an hour and a half longer than we were originally planning to do because you guys are so awesome.
Yep.
And so we had to go longer. I know I didn't get to everyone's questions. That's always the case. There's just no way to get to every single one because there's not enough time. But I appreciate you all. And remember this: if I didn't get to your question tonight, come back Thursday night because I'll be back. And guys, listen, Thursday night, if you weren't here earlier, is going to be my official 5,000 subscriber celebration station. No, celebration. Celebration stream. I got it out. My brain was just like completely shut down. Yes. So Thursday night, I'll set the stream up tomorrow so you guys can start going and liking it and putting your reminders on. But we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna invite a bunch of guests on to join me Thursday night to pop in, pop out, just to come celebrate with me. All that can make it. So you never know who's going to pop up. I'm not going to tease anybody. I'm just going to say come and be surprised because Thursday night we're going to celebrate officially. But guys, I'm so happy that I was able to, see this incredible milestone happen live with all of you and with you, Maveryk, especially on the panel with me. Man, that was really cool. Really cool. Real quick, Amber with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Amber, to close us out tonight. What a way to close us out with a super chat. Sorry I've been missing in action lately. I'm going to try to do better. Miss and love you guys. Hey, we've missed you, Amber. It's okay. It's all good. I know that you're there. I know that you're checking in and you're saying we're staying in touch, but we have missed you. Just know that you've been missed. I've missed you. Everybody has. We always love it when you're here. You're such a great contributor, a great part of the family. But we understand too. So it's all good. You're all right. Or as Knight would say, you're all right.
You all right.
You all right. And I want to tell everyone that I'm going to jump over after this stream ends to the Night Watch Zone. He's on right now. And I'm going to, for maybe another half hour, then I'm going to bed. So I wanted to jump on his stream. I didn't even realize he was streaming. And so I'm going to jump over there. So everyone that's here after we say goodbye, which is going to be in just a second, I would love it if you all just, and Maveryk, you too, all of us just head over and we'll pick it up over at the Night Watch Zone. We'll influx some new folks over there to his live stream, and I'll be joining him on the panel. So we'll just kind of pick it up and go. And you know how Knight does it after hours. We just chill, just chill. And we were chill tonight too. This was fun. This was a really fun, dude.
I had a blast. I had a great time. So
I'm so glad, Mav. I did too. And I know with schedule changes coming up, it may be harder for us to do this on a regular basis. So I'm so glad that it worked out tonight. I really am. I'm so happy you were able to do it.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And let's see. And thank you, Amber. Oh, and Amber, we need to give Amber something special for her super chat. And just being such a groovy, awesome person that she is. How about we do a call to the train? All right, Amber, I know you're up there on that stew train with us. I know it. And that is for you, my friend. It's true though. We mean it. We did it. All right, guys. Michael ask, do you think Michael can regrow his fingers when Halloween ends? Don't know. I don't think so. No.
I don't want him to.
No, I would.
I like battle damaged. That's always something that's appealed to me. No matter good guy, bad guy, I always like the battle damage. So I like it better minus a few phalanges. Good night, Michael.
Right. Good night, Michael. We appreciate you, buddy. I know Pluto was saying good night. Good night to you, Pluto.
Good night,
Thanks
Pluto.
for coming and hanging out again. It's always so great to see you, Pluto, on the streams. I'm so glad you're able to come and stay with us lately on the streams. It's been a real pleasure. I've enjoyed it. And guys, I think we're going to end it here. Everyone, again, please go over now to the Night Watch Zone as this stream ends once we go off the air. And I will see you over there. And Maveryk, brother, I will meet you backstage for just a real quick chat before we head out.
For sure.
And listen, real quick, guys, Thursday night, I know, Maveryk, you have an engagement, but if you didn't have that engagement, would you be there Thursday night?
I'll be there. Or I would be there.
You would be. I would be there.
But I'll be there in spirit.
There you go, man. I love it. And guys in the chat, please, Thursday night, mark your calendars, 9:30 p.m. Central. Clear the decks because it's a 5,000 subscriber celebration party. I'll see you there. You need to be there. Good night, everyone. See ya.
Love you, man.